Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons & Dragons stream that does not currently have our main account in the chat. That's actually a PSA. I'm not doing a bit. Just a heads up. I think I know what happened. So just so you know, as you could probably tell, if you're following us, you didn't really maybe notice, but we are now twitch.tv/OnceUponATavern.
Yeah.
No underscores.
Huh.
I fixed it everywhere except in our OBS, and I believe that is the issue. So you're more than welcome to chat in the chat, but our main account won't be answering you just because we are unable to right now. But we're still here, we're still streaming, and that's really all that matters. So welcome to tonight's game. We're gonna get started, but before we do, we have just a couple of quick announcements before we begin. First and foremost, if you're watching this and you're like, damn, I'd really love to watch 4 hours, but I have to go eat food, and I can't watch and eat at the same time. Well, it's great news for you, because you could watch us later. We upload our episodes every Tuesday, following Tuesday, our YouTube channel, which you can find at bit.ly/OnceUponATavern. And we upload our episodes to our podcast every following Sunday. So last week's episode was up today. So you could do that wherever podcasts are found, just simply by searching Once Upon a Tavern. You can like and subscribe our YouTube channel, subscribe and follow on our podcast wherever you do so. It helps build our name, helps more people find us, and at the end of the day, that helps the stream. Additionally, right now we are running a campaign for our Patreon. We want more people to be on our Patreon, and all we are asking is for 10 people at the $5 tier or higher to become a Patreon subscriber. From there, you will get access to the Discord chat, but also, more importantly, if we get 10 people, Mike will arrive to our first in-person session having blued himself. He will paint himself head to toe in blue paint, which is really all we're doing this all for. We just want to see him paint himself. So please.
The campaign will be over after that, actually, too. That happens.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah, the count's done. The account's going to cancel.
That's not true, though. We'll keep playing. Don't worry. Patreon.com/OnceUponATavern is the place to go to find that. It's $5 a month. And, maybe for, 2 months, because I don't know when we're meeting in person. But it's gotta be soon, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And we'll keep playing after the blue episode.
And we will.
Yeah, we're
Totally.
I think that's about it right now. I'm gonna be working on new shirts this week, so hopefully we'll have more answers on that next week.
Thanks, Tyler.
Well, Tyler's working on new shirts. I'm just working on getting these bad boys reordered, because we're gonna go through a different process in order to make it a little bit more doable for us. No one else has anything to add, right? Just to be sure. Bill's coming. He's just going to be a little late. And, he's
Good stuff.
And Seth is still gone. No one knows where. We should talk to him at some point. We should check in.
Only America knows.
Everybody put good vibes in the chat. Let's hope Mark will hit something today.
Thoughts and prayers.
The DM is hoping Mark doesn't hit anything because I didn't plan for combat. And
There's always combat!
No, we're gonna start a fight.
Oh my
So,
god, that's Joe's mantra.
without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
Woo. Yeah,
collect.
it is. It is my collections.
Welcome
go to
back as we try to sort through our D&D Beyond
Hey!
dice.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
So,
Right, what Mr. Rogers did. He like saw you, and then he just took off his clothes.
whoa! Not
My
Mr.
God.
Rogers. Not
He
Mr.
crawled into
Rogers.
this house. He saw you were there, and he was like, "Let me just take off my half of my clothes."
He takes off a sweater. He doesn't take off all his
and
clothes,
shoes,
Mike.
And shoes.
And puts on other shoes. He puts on his house shoes.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Mike's just got a foot thing.
No,
Yeah.
I have a foot thing. I hate him.
He hates them. He doesn't love them.
No,
Please don't send.
no, I hate. Don't. I don't want to see your fucking feet.
Oh my god, do it.
All right.
Do it.
I just
If
wanna
we
clip
were,
that out.
if we were,
I have a foot thing.
if we were popular, that's all the tweets I would be getting right now is just feet pics. All right. So, where we last left the party. After
That's our measure for success.
How many foot pics, Patrick?
Yeah, that's
where
perfect.
we last left, you all traveled to the island in the middle of the lake that a town called Lakebury borders. And there you set a trap for the Horned Serpent they worship as their god, Mershulk. You lured it out of the cave and attacked it brutally. Managed to kill it pretty handily within only an hour. But what many of you didn't realize is the gem on its head and the venom from its bite leave you with a disease called a corpse cough. The disease rots
You're cured.
rots your lungs from the inside and makes life generally more difficult. So upon realizing this illness had come about and receiving the gem of the Horned Serpent, of course, you decided that what would probably be best is to head back to Lakebury and force them at crossbow point to make you the cure. When you arrived, you learned that the pitmaster, the leader of their little church or cult, however you want to view it, had made his way into town after you guys caused chaos. He was interested in you all and actually forced Keon to make the cure for you. In return, you had to offer up one of you to take part in the pit, ceremonial punishment in which snakes are placed in a bucket that is heated over someone's stomach. Sinrig agreed, and during the ceremony, you all had part of your skin flayed off on your chest just above your heart and replaced with a piece of the skin of the Horned Serpent, officially accepting you all as acolytes into the Church of Mershulk. This also cured you of the disease, as you are now part of the creature. This combined, of course, with the potion that you drank. While in the process of going through the ceremony, the pitmaster asked Grimold if he would accept Mershulk as his god, and Grimold said no. Thus prompting, after the pit, and after Senrig survived the pit, but thus prompting the pitmaster to stab Grimold in the heart while you were all still chained to the table. You all very quickly decided to not take that, and broke out into a fight, killing the pitmaster while the rest of them ran, some out of fear, and then even after the fear effect had ended, just because. You all made your way quickly to the horses and saw the two Yuan-Ti abominations making their way to theirs as well. Going separate ways, you rode out of Lakebury and put as much distance between you and the town as possible as the sun rose, as this was still the morning. And that is where we are going to begin for today, on the 16th day of winter. So, party, what are we doing?
Well, for starters, I need to fix my guns. I now have 2 palm pistols that are jammed up.
I am very tired. So if we could, at some point, get to rest, I could let rest for forever. It would feel great.
Perhaps that would be smart to rest first.
Not here.
We should get as far away from here as we can. They're probably going to follow us, yes?
No, they ran past us, remember? They don't give a fuck.
Well, one thing.
But there is another side of the lake, right? So they may be looking for reinforcements.
We should probably go take care of that and nuke it before it becomes a problem,
No,
right?
no. We just get on our horses and we go.
Yeah, I think we can make it back to the city in like 4 or 6 hours on the horses, because we have all the horses. Remember, we saved them.
No, it was a couple days, at least.
It was 3
It
days.
was like three,
That's
4
what I
days.
said. 3 days.
Perhaps someone would take my horse and I could take a spot on the cart. Would that
Yeah, we
be
could-
acceptable?
Trade off cart and people can rest while we ride.
Joe
I'll
just looks at the horse. I don't know.
Well, you need to rest as well, Joe. I don't think you should be taking the horse.
I thought that was the only choice because I was the only extra person that was on the cart. It was either me or Dozer.
Oh, yes.
Dozer can ride a horse.
Magnum is a wonderful horse, but I don't think he could handle Dozer. I named the horse Magnum, by the way.
The horse
That is
even
a-
looks worried at the prospect of it.
I look at the horse and I go, I do not want to ride that horse. That is, you named him Magnum. That is a horrible name. I will ride somebody else.
You can ride my horse.
Okay,
His name is Bitchin.
I like that. Because you know what? Then I'll be bitching.
You'll be riding Bitchin.
You see me riding. I'm bitching.
Roughly, yes. And I'm gonna ride Magnum instead then.
Okay.
I am heavily leaning on my staff and Sinrig, as I have 3 points of exhaustion.
Yeah, you need to. You're on a
I
horse too,
too.
though. You have a horse too, though, right? Yeah.
I could
You could lash
stay
into
in
the
saddle, but I may
Fall
not
off.
stay awake the entire time.
That's
Well,
okay.
we are just trying to get away far enough to where we can rest. For
Yeah,
the
and we'll
evening.
camp, and it'll be all right. It'll be fine.
That's true. Let's just get out of here and then we'll rest soon.
Yes, let's please stop talking about it. And I get on the horse.
Okay.
Like fumble onto it.
You climb your way up onto it, kind of shimmying into the saddle as you do. As someone who has been on a horse as an adult for the first time in a very long time after being one many times as a kid, I could tell you that the first thing that happens is the saddle begins to slide towards you as you're pulling yourself up. Not understanding you need to place all your weight into the stirrups as you get up. You do your best with the help of your friends to get up on there. As higher up than you've ever been on a creature in your life. You look down, realizing that one fall could definitely break a bone here, and the horse kicks off as you are forced to just hang on.
I hate this.
Man, Bitchin's cool.
So, you guys continue to ride then for how long is the big question.
What time is it?
It's about 6, 7 a.m.
Let's get like maybe 2 hours away and then sleep.
When will our next checks for exhaustion be? Like how long can
every
we...
hour.
Probably an hour.
Every
Yeah.
hour. of travel, yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, then
Yeah,
Ride
I
for
think
an hour
we
and
don't
then-
want to. Yeah, ride for an hour and then.
Sleep.
Okay. So you guys ride for about another hour toward where you need to go.
how about like 59 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't want to make another check and have my health halved.
Yeah,
You're
just
gonna-
just under an hour then. Yes.
58 minutes.
Oh my god.
That's not gonna fly, guys. You're gonna travel. It's you know, 58 minutes is rounded up to an hour.
Well, then 30 minutes.
All right, you could travel 30 minutes, I suppose, and end up. Is that okay with everyone?
As soon as someone starts feeling tired, we're gonna pass out.
We should probably stay off the roads if there are
The
roads.
the DC now for all of you, I believe, is 15 for an exhaustion check. Is that not something you guys want to risk?
No, me and Mark have disadvantage.
Yeah, we
At
can,
least.
some of us have 3 levels of exhaustion. We can't go that long. So,
Okay.
Should we just rest now then? I guess. I mean, that's what it
Yes.
feels like. I mean,
We are fairly exhausted. Better to risk the danger of someone encroaching than someone just collapsing from exhaustion on the
Mhm.
road.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
We ride 30 minutes away. I'm making an executive
Yeah,
decision.
we need to not be
Yeah.
right where they found us before.
We are distanced.
Okay. You put some
Can you-
distance.
And hey, Cindric, I know you're tired, man, but you have like a thing you can cover our tracks.
I'm fine. Yes, I can take some time to do that. I only have 1 level, so I can stay up as well.
No, but
I have 0 levels of exhaustion. I can take the watch. It'll be all right.
Walking around each other.
Great.
Oh my God.
Watch sounds good, yeah, but I'm just saying to get to the place where we're sleeping. Can we do pass without a trace? Can you just do pass without a trace? I'm just,
No, oh no, I don't have any spells now.
God damn it! All right, see, I'm just gonna say things out of character. It's easier. Great. Okay, then never mind. We'll just go for 30 minutes and pass out.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys ride for 30 minutes. Do you ride in the direction of where you're supposed to go? Like, are you guys getting started on the journey, or are you just kind of riding wherever?
Yes.
I would, yeah.
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 Riding in the direction of the city?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so, Sinrig, give me a survival check, please.
26. I got a 20.
Great.
Oh.
You
Dice of healing are cool.
Aren't they?
you go ahead and ride for 30 minutes in the direction that you are fairly 100% certain that the city is in. You travel as the weather is still cold, just the day before. A light wind has picked up and snow has begun to fall again. Still, you're confident you're going in the right direction, and after 30 minutes of riding, you all kind of decide to call the horses back and stop for a moment as you plop yourselves onto the ground, onto the snow, and begin making camp. As the sun gets higher in the sky, behind the clouds that have formed, you all build your tents up as quick as you can, and begin to rest. What do we, I guess my main question is, who said they're going to watch first? Vars? You're going to take...
Yes, I will.
You're going to take 4 hours all by yourself? With
Yeah.
Dozer, of course. Dozer's here quietly, just kind of making sure things are okay. Okay, and then is anyone gonna take the next 4 hours or split them up?
I'll
at
take the
least?
next 4 hours.
Okay,
I only need to rest before. So.
great. Sounds like that's gonna be the general plan and for the most part. All right, then rest you guys do. So you all kind of crawl into your tents, covering your eyes from the sun outside, and Dozer and Vars just kind of sit down, look out over the snow-covered plains, the trees dotting the landscape. Go ahead and roll perception check for me, Vars,
With my elf eyes.
with your elf eyes.
That's going to be an 11 from me, big dog.
Your elf eyes do not see much. While you aren't exhausted, you are still... oh, no, you're not even tired. You got a full rest in the boat, didn't you? Yeah,
Yep.
so you're feeling okay, but still you're just kind of, like, bored at this point. It's just... You know the gravity of what's going on, and you're watching, but you're just kind of also thinking about the encounters you've had, thinking about what's next, where you have to go.
Thinking about the Red King and where he is.
Of course.
Now that I know he's still fucking alive. Sorry.
And
Oh, I love it. Passion.
you go by throughout the rest, having encountered nothing. Soon enough, Grimald awakens from his meditation, comes out to you, and taps on your shoulder to inform you that it's time to switch. You cannot take a long rest, as you can only take one every 24 hours. So really, I guess you're just hanging out for another 4 hours with them. You two can roll perception checks once again. Grimold?
That's going to be a 23.
Varus a 23, Grimold a 21. Two magic numbers. Oh, I didn't get this book out. So, a bit time through the rest. As, let's see, what time was it? It was 7, let's say about 8 o'clock when you guys were sitting down to finally fall asleep. It's 12. Around a little after lunch, about 2 p.m., you're both hanging out, just kind of watching the horizon, ensuring that nothing is going to
Sorry, Ben. Before anything could potentially happen, I want to know how long into my watch is this? Because I would have been trying to clear my guns.
It's about 2 hours into your watch, so.
Oh, yeah. It takes literally an action to clear the guns.
Yep, I was looking at that. It doesn't even look like you need to actually do anything, right? The check.
I would have to roll to clear, but since I have time, I could probably just take a 10 and.
Well, because it looks like that check you have to make. Because I was looking at your palm pistol, it looks like that check you have to make is for in combat.
Yeah, that's why I figured
you wanted to.
I could just take a 10.
Yeah, so that's easy. You take your time to clear both your pistols, ensuring that they are working properly once again.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was set, because I wouldn't have not felt good if something happened, and then I'm like, but wait, I did this, right?
Of course.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
You guys are watching the horizon, and before you see something that kind of comes over a small hill and begins to just kind of creep its way toward you.
How far off?
Has to be about a half mile. From what you could tell, it seems to be a large creature, and definitely nothing snake-like.
I don't like the looks of this. Is there any way we could get a better look, Varus? Could you maybe do a flyby?
I suppose I can, yes. And I click my little boots together, and I go up about 30 feet, and then I head over there.
Okay. As you fly up and then just kind of take off, you watch as Varus shoots off like Superman. And as you get closer, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Very Nathan Petrelli.
That's going to be a 20.
Nice.
The creature, you notice as you approach, seems to be about the size of a small elephant. But it looks like a bear. As you approach, you can see long claws coming from the from its hands as it's just kind of walking. Snow is covering it. Its matted fur. It's got a long snout. Roll a nature check for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. That's gonna be a 5.
You're not sure what it is. It seems to be a rather large bear, though. It's not charging aggressively. It doesn't seem to be like. It seems to just be crossing the area, but it's
it's not walking towards our camp, is it?
Yes, it is coming toward the camp. It doesn't seem to be on any sort of, beeline toward the path, but it is making its way slowly just toward that area. As to whether it's coming because the camp is there or not, difficult to tell.
Well, I'm going to fly back to camp and inform Grimold.
Okay. You head back to camp. Grimold, you watch as Varus flies in.
It appears to be some bear-like creature. Not quite sure what it is, but it doesn't seem aggressive at the moment.
Inconvenient that it is coming this direction.
I would agree, considering there's just the 3 of us. I think the rest need to sleep for a while, so...
How far off is it right now?
At this point, it'd probably be about a quarter mile away. It's moving fairly slowly.
Should we try to deter it without waking the others?
Perhaps just lead it off somewhere?
That sounds reasonable.
Very well. I suppose I could just try to go make some noise to see if it follows me.
Okay. Is that what you want to do, Verse?
Yes.
All right. You gonna fly over there again?
Of course.
All right, so fly you do, making your way back toward the beast, leaving Grimald behind once again, as the creature's just slumping along, just making its way across the ground, kicking up snow as it does, leaving these big dragging prints from the claws on its fingers. Just kind of, it doesn't pick up its feet fully ever, it just kind of drags them along.
I can't roll another nature check, can I?
No, you're unsure of what this is at this point.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I try to make my presence known.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Hail and well met.
It's going to be a 16.
A 16.
Hello there, friend.
as you call down to it, it just kind of like and looks up at you. You see a bear-like face, but not with a snout not nearly as long as one. Big, sharp canines on both sides of its mouth. It just kind of looks up at you lazily. And stands up on its hind legs at this point. As it does, it stands up to about 15, 20 feet tall. It just looks up at you.
Is it like aggressively swiping at me, or?
It's just kind of curiously looking at you.
Okay. Casually. All right, I'm going to fly, I guess in another direction of the camp. Not quite the opposite direction, but just...
Dumps down and just starts walking towards you. You start flying, but you realize pretty quickly it can't keep up. It's very slow. And
well, as long as it's heading in that direction, then that's fine.
It's just very slowly and surely as you kind of lead it away for a little bit.
Nice.
It looks every once in a while, like as you get a little close, it'll like stand up again and just be like, and just try and like get another swipe, and then it'll drop back down. It's
I want to know what it is. All right. I try to get far enough ahead that I can head back to camp without it seeing me do so.
Okay. I'd say this is going to take pretty much... How long can you fly with those?
I believe it's like an hour. Let me check.
But he has to target a character first.
I can fly for up to 4 hours all at once or in several shorter flights.
Okay, so you have 4 hours worth of charge on it, which is good, which is about all you need. You find that you're going to be doing this for the rest of their rest at this point. And as you lead it off until the camp is pretty much out of sight, how are you gonna dodge this thing? How are you gonna get rid of it?
I guess I want to wait for the right moment of where there's try to use the landscape to hide my movements using trees and whatnot.
Okay.
I guess straight for the right bend or whatever, and then kind of book it back to camp.
Cool. So at a certain point, as the trees are you're getting closer to the lake again at this point, you realize, and after a certain point, you see the trees, and you go up behind one, and you kind of listen quietly as this thing just coming up to the tree, and then just you hear the crackling as the claws begin kind of scratching against the tree, and like even kind of peeking around, you see this thing is climbing up the tree, and suddenly the top of the tree where you're at just begins to bend down as this thing is pushing on it, thinking you went up in the tree. It begins to shake it. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
He's actually Bay.
He's acting like Chloe right now.
It's 15.
15. As it continues to push the tree, you take this moment to just very quietly glide to the other side of it. And you see this creature. It's just completely now bending the tree all the way to the ground and, like, carefully holding it as it's kind of just walking up to where you would be at the top of the tree. And then with its claws just completely shreds the tree as it looks around. You see, like, the trunk of it just falling off. And then it just kind of drops off at the tree, flies back up, and you fly away from the distance, getting distance from it, getting away from it. As you make your way back to camp, you are nearly out of juice on those boots. Is it like per day, per long rest?
Every 12 hours, I get 2 hours back.
Okay, so you are. I'd say you probably have like 20 minutes left on it as you're getting back. Like you were worried that you were cutting it close, but
Okay.
yeah, no, it is. It seems to. You seem to have dodged it. That's for sure. You kept checking back, making sure it wasn't following. You didn't see it, so.
Nice.
I just pictured the boots having like one of those battery check buttons. One bar. That doesn't tell me how much I left.
Like those old batteries you had to squeeze really hard.
I swear to God, it's at a full charge, and then like a minute later, I only got 1 bar left, and it'll be like that for like hours. I don't know.
You got to use the USB-C charger, man.
I don't know, I think my battery's going bad.
As Varus, as you're arriving back to camp, the rest of you are waking up to see Varus flying in. It's about 4 or 5 p.m. at this point, and the sun's beginning to set as you are waking up, and you realize your internal clock is fucked. So, what are we doing?
Okay, well, I think we just let's get on the horses and head back into town as quickly as we can.
Well, we've got 3 days' journey ahead of us. How is everyone feeling? Can I just get a general?
It clears
I'm fine now.
We clear 1 level of exhaustion, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
when you long
Make
rest,
sure
you
to
clear
rest.
1 level of exhaustion.
Make sure to clear rations too, though, because it takes food and drink.
True.
DM, can I? So is it going to be another day of every hour we have to take an exhaustion check, or like
No.
how does that work exactly?
After 8 hours of travel,
So once we like rest, we can.
Mhm.
Okay.
Which
Gotcha.
is
you
we
you have to rest
Mhm.
in between every 8 hours of travel. Is basically what it comes down to.
Gotcha.
Let's just start heading toward town, and then when we get tired, we will camp again, and then we just keep heading to town, and we camp, and then hopefully by the time that we get back, we are feeling a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Okay, who
I
wants
want
horse
to.
back?
Oh,
Who wants this horse back? Because that was miserable. I hate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse. I'm gonna get back on bitching.
I'm
I'm
gonna get off.
already on a horse. My horse is named Nobu.
Oh, I like that name better. That's a better.
It's a good name. Yes, it means trust. I think.
Like Noble, like Mark Noble.
No. Oh, that's even better. I'm naming him Noble.
That's what I thought you said. That's sorry.
My horses are always named Jeff, so it's gonna stay in D&D too.
I will get back on the cart, and I will let you guys ride your horses or whatever.
I'm gonna study my language while I take this next trip.
Okay. You can get about as long as there's no interruptions. Well, there's no. Oh, you have your drift globe. Are you gonna use your drift globe?
Yeah, it's night. I mean, it's nighttime, right? Or we're traveling at night. Huh?
Yes, you are.
I have dark vision, bro. Can I just read? I can read in the dark, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
I promise I hold the book closer than 60 feet away.
While we're riding, I want to ask Sinrig.
Rufus, by the way, just so everyone knows, because I know people are concerned, Rufus is in the cart with everyone.
Oh my god, yes! Can I pet him?
Yes, you can pet Rufus.
Yeah, but he's like wet because of the snow, so he just smells like wet dog.
Oh, always.
That feature hasn't been added yet. You can't pet the dog.
Damn it.
you hold your hand out to pet him, and you're like, huh.
Sorry. We were seeing some shit. I apologize.
All right, continue, guys. What were you saying?
I just want to have a conversation with Cynric while we're writing.
Go for it.
Sure. Cynric, how familiar are you with creatures of this plane?
Depends on the creature.
Right. Well, I encountered some sort of bear-like creature. He had a long snout, canines, massive. When he stood on his hind legs, he was like 20 feet tall. Big claws, really slow, kind of stupid, I would say.
DM, can I make a check?
Sure.
What, nature, I guess? Or?
Yeah.
Is this a private conversation or?
No, not at all.
Okay, because I'd like to make another check.
I got a 17.
Okay. I'm just wait to hear what Demetrius got.
11.
Demetrius, you're not sure, but you from what he's describing, Cynric, he could be describing two things. One would be a bear, obviously, some sort of giant form of bear. You have a quick question of, well, did it have a face like an owl? And he's like, no. And you're like, okay, well, no, then it can't be that. And you realize, moving slow, giant sloth. Very likely what it was. It was most likely a giant sloth, which you have seen hunting near water. They like to bury themselves in the ground during warmer weather, and then they'll come out of the mud. Obviously, they have a difficult time doing that during the winter, so they do their best.
Oh my god!
Yeah, giant slow bear. Yes, it's probably just a giant sloth.
Are they particularly dangerous? Are they just a giant animal, or
they are natural-born killers?
Nothing to worry about.
And
every sloth is.
It's if it's hungry enough, it will eat. That's it's gonna do what it's gonna do. As to whether it'll eat, generally whatever is easiest to eat because of how slow they are. But they like to bury themselves in the warmer weather. So in the cool weather, they'll kind of take what they can get. They're generally carnivores, though.
Do I know do they travel together at all, or are they individual creatures?
They're more individualized.
Yeah, it's probably a giant sloth, so nothing too dangerous or anything to worry about.
Right, I was just curious. It's been quite a while since I've been outside the city, so I'm not really familiar with things like this. But
it's good you caught it outside of the ground, though, because it could have snatched up and grabbed you or something. So
right, yes.
Yeah.
I make some notes then in a journal to go along with my amateur map.
Okay.
Well, yes. How is that map coming, by the way?
Given the recent events, I haven't really had a moment to really mess with it. But I think up to Lake Berry, I've made some progress. I think I'm going to continue on our way back to the city. See what I can do.
If you have any questions or anything, I have a pretty good memory for geography. So if at camp you want to go over anything, you could do that.
Yeah, perhaps tomorrow.
That is why I have you here. Could you tell me more about the Red King?
What would you like to know?
He is a conqueror, yes. But has he before shown interest in conquering other planes?
No, that was never his forte, really. I think there was plenty of things for him to conquer here. Never saw a need.
Do you have any idea why he would be interested in the Feywilds.
I honestly couldn't tell you, other than the fact that they exist.
I see.
I hear there are the many powerful things in the Feywild. Perhaps he's attracted to that.
This is true, yes. Okay, I was just worried, you know.
You should be.
Well, thank you.
Sinrig, what makes you think that the Red King is interested in the Feywild?
Donovan Macob, who I have told you about, in his journal, he has the symbol of the Red King in it. I think perhaps he was working for him. And now that he has the key to the Feywild, I am of course worried.
As you should be. I think we should relatively soon make it a priority to investigate that further.
Yes, but first we must get to Sigil. Yes.
Agreed.
Do you have any contacts with the Red King anymore?
Not for some 100 years or so.
You've never seen him or his people sneaking around the city?
No. As far as I knew, he was dead, along with the rest of the world. But we know better now.
All right, well. To Sigil then. Yes. It's dark out now, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take some crushed carrot and wipe it in my eyes and cast dark vision on myself.
Okay. And so you all will have to do, if you're just making a beeline for the city, is this is going to be the remainder of your travel back to New Praxia, is traveling at night and sleeping in the day, due to your new circadian rhythm that you've thrown off.
Actually, that's kind of like, it was kind of nocturnal before too anyway, so that's fine.
There you go.
Now, did we figure out all the magical weapons? Did we not figure everything out?
They were all potions, I believe, and I believe you figured them all out.
There was a harp or something with like gems in on it. And
Some of the
stuff.
stuff we found outside of the cavern, I don't think we got all of that figured out.
I have it written down. Silver chalice with moonstones in it. There's a long sword, but it was more decorative, I think, is what Ben said, than actual like battle ready. There's a harp. There's a gold snake icon or idol, excuse me, and then a fancy bottle stopper, which I pocketed immediately.
There was also a gold dragon comb set with red garnets as eyes.
Oh really? Oh, you have the rest.
So I think we should be poking at that.
I think they're all just. Oh, I mean, I guess people can check them. I have the fancy bottle stopper, so I'm keeping that.
Couldn't hurt.
I'll look at the harp and roll an Arcana check on it.
Okay.
10.
Okay. After looking at it for a little bit, you become fairly certain that it's not magical in any sort of way. It sounds nice.
Wait, can I keep that harp? I want to learn how to play it.
We're going to sell it.
No, I am very good at performing. Let me see it.
Well, so am I, and I rolled a 20 on a performance check, and I shred that harp.
Fuck! I start crying. And then I want to try it. I want to try it.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be so bad. I roll an 8.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he hands it to you, and you sound nowhere near as good as him, but it's not the worst thing to ever happen, but it's certainly not good.
Maybe I should just stick to brewing.
Yeah.
And I hand it back to him.
You know, Aldous, that water hand of yours is very dexterous on that harp.
Yeah, right? I play like 4 chords at once. Bring.
Joe starts crying again.
What about the chalice?
Oh, the
Does anything seem magical? That's pretty much what I'm poking at.
All right, let me roll fucking 1, 2, 3.
Can you check my bottles?
You can just roll a general arcana on all of them to see if they're
5
magical.
arcana checks. Hey, Zane, you want to help me out here?
I was
Advantage.
surprised.
What?
What? You muted again.
You guys can just roll one general arcana to see if they're magical, for the record.
Maybe somebody roll it with it.
24.
Nice.
Hey.
I had said I was surprised it took you so long to ask.
I was asking about the items. I said magical like 4 times.
Zane, you're looking at him and you're like, not, none of it's magical. It's all just fancy looking pretty shit.
Fuck yeah, bottle stoppers.
Fancy still sells well.
You're like, not, my dad has this. Not, like, just saying.
I'm going to give. I have 2 potions of fire giant strength. You don't use strength though.
What does it do?
I'm gonna give 1 to Dozer when he gets back.
What does it do?
Nobody
What
else,
does it do?
Anybody want to be real strong?
I'll put it in his shit now.
Oh, can you just like tell me what it does?
When you drink this potion, your strength score changes to 25 for 1 hour.
Jeez.
I would, yeah.
Because I don't hit anything, or we could sell it. I mean, that's fine. I just want to make sure, like.
Oh, use it.
I'll use it.
Okay, take it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm removing them both from my inventory. So hopefully, you guys got that.
I have placed it into Dozer's inventory.
Oh, there's also 1,800 gold pieces, and I just like shake a thing.
Thought you were dumping them out for a second. And I was like, no!
No, I'm shaking it back. I'm not okay. So like, I'm the smartest, but I'm not stupid.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's real easy. That's 200 gold a person.
Nope.
Hey.
Who do we appreciate?
Don't you need some back for the
I already took it. I gave it to her. Remember?
Oh no, but I mean like. Oh, it was from the winnings. Yes.
Yeah, I took it from the gold there to give to her because I wanted my shit back.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Speaking of which, there's some kind of. Oh, did we figure out those discrepancies? Yeah, we did. The horse discrepancies. We figured that out in our riveting episode about buying horses and selling gold and balls.
All right.
Not able to go one day without saying that.
Sorry.
You all continue to ride into the night until reaching a point a couple hours after midnight, just too tired to move on. You all hop off, still too tired to continue to travel, yet not so tired to sleep yet. You hop off in the single moon tonight. One is just in the air. As you kind of build your camp and get set. Does anyone have anything they want to do before they rest?
I mean, I'm just reading my book, learning my shit.
Okay. That's gonna just be, if you're all the way through up until the time you're gonna rest, go ahead and take like
8 hours, right?
Well, 8 plus, I'm gonna say like 12 hours altogether.
Oh, thanks, Doc. How much do I need total?
48.
Oh, god damn it. I'm at 47. No fucking shit.
Well, you only need 6 hours of sleep in your 8 hours of long rest, so you could do an hour of that if you'd like.
No, I can just do it in the morning.
Okay.
I'm tired. I'm gonna roleplay that level of exhaustion. I'm fucking exhausted. I do not want to stay up reading.
I have a quick question about adding equipment. I don't know how to like add.
I'll help you. Just
Okay.
give me 1 second.
Okay. Sorry. Never mind.
It's all
Sorry.
good. Vars, I'm actually gonna need like, I'd say 2 exhaustion checks from you, because as everyone else had continued to travel, you are actually no, you'll be fine. Never mind. Okay. Anything anyone else wants to do before you rest? All right. Then,
No,
as
I think I'm
As the sun begins to rise, Varus, you sit up with Dozer, kind of getting a little bit of raise as it's coming in. The rest of you head into your tents to camp for the night. You sit up with Dozer, Varus, through the night and encounter no issue whatsoever. Everything is safe and secure. After 4 hours, you really need a rest at this point, and Grimald ends up coming out to relieve you as you head in to rest. Grimald, during yours and Dozer's rest, once again, nothing of issue happens. It's a quiet night, and you are certain you see nothing on the horizon. Quiet morning, yes, thank you. And you are certain you see nothing on the horizon. You all awaken in the afternoon. The sun high. It is another cold day. There's no wind, but a light snowfall is coming down. Has been since the sun rose. As you all get started, packing up your camps, getting on your horses. Sinrig, I'm going to need another survival check, please.
Now that I'm up again, can I be helping him scout?
Sure, yeah, you could help him. So advantage, Sinrig.
Oh. Ooh. That's a 23.
Great. You go ahead and scout your way back to the city as you can all see the mountains in the distance just to the northwest. You all head that way for as long as there's sun in the sky, which is not long. You travel into the dark, continuing on until, if no one else has anything else to do, going into the next day, you all lay down to rest, realizing you should make it back to New Praxia by tonight, so long as everything goes well. Someone say something?
No, I'm just dancing.
Oh, okay, I thought someone said a thing. Because I'm not
Well,
looking
I guess
at the camera.
Perhaps we could travel to make it to the city, try to realign our sleep schedule.
Just stay up and travel through the night, day, you think?
Or travel through the day. If everyone is better from exhaustion.
Well, out of character, then we're gonna have that whole exhaustion every hour thing, so.
Yeah, let's not. Let's get into town before we do that.
Yeah, then we don't have to worry about traveling.
Being up during the nighttime. It is like, working at the bar, it was the time when all the people were coming in, getting drunk. It's a fun time to be awake. Come on. Live a little, people.
All right.
I too grew quite accustomed to it when Sinrig and I would spend our time underground.
I like the idea that Joe is trying and failing miserably. So she's like using her calligrapher supplies and she's trying to write Leon like an apology letter. And she just keeps fucking it up and like crumpling it up and like cursing to herself as she's like in the cart. And then like when she gets a good one, they like hit a bump and it like sprays all over. She's like, fuck! And she starts all over again.
That is sad.
That's what she spends her day doing.
All right.
So when we get to the city, really quick, since we'll get there tomorrow, first stop is Deliria's, I guess, or should we check out? We'll be coming in through 11, right?
Oh, you'll actually be getting there in the morning. Excuse me. You'll be arriving there in the morning.
Yeah. Okay.
And yes, you'll be coming in through the road between 10 and 11.
Okay. So should we go straight to 5 to see Deliria? I don't know if Varys wants to check on his shelter. I don't know if there's anything else we have to do.
I suppose I don't have to at this moment. It's not
I
really
definitely
pressing.
want to get the lyrics as quickly as possible. The only issue I have is we get there in the morning. We head to the place. We go to the place, to the Sigil area. When we give her the gem, we're gonna get there and we'll haven't slept for 10 hours.
Who knows if we're going to be able to rest in these
So
days.
perhaps, and I'm just as frustrated as anybody because I want to get this done. Go into the town. Everybody stays up for a day because we're gonna be in town You're not traveling. You don't get levels of exhaustion every hour, right?
That is correct. That is correct. You'll just take one after 24 hours of being awake. There's one save.
So we hang out all day in the town, check the clinic, do real easy stuff, take it easy, take a nap, sleep the night, and then wake up the next day, early morning, delirious, right there. Cool?
Sure.
Seems fair.
That way we go in like fully cocked.
All right.
With the cock full. We go in with a full cock.
Okay.
That's the expression, right?
No,
You don't want to go in with have a cock.
I don't have
Honestly, it's close enough. It's fine.
So, you all set out on the afternoon of your last day of travel, traveling into the early evening, and into the morning of the 18th day of winter. As the sun begins to rise, you can see you've gotten very close to New Praxia at this point. It is a rather warm day. Not very warm like it was going down into Lake Bury, but just a mildly warmer day than it has been. There's no wind. There's no snow. It's a fairly nice day. You guys ride along the mountains that border the southern part of New Praxia, leading up to the wall, of course. And riding up the wall, you make your way back to the path, to the main road of the city. Where as you ride up, you see two guards standing there. They all both step out as you guys ride up. Hold up! They like look at you and they're like, "Where are you coming from?"
Out. We were set. We did the map thing. You guys had the thing for the map.
Okay.
I show my map. It's documented to a place called Lakeberry, and yeah, I'd say it's pretty decent.
All right. And they take it and they roll it up and they put it away, and they hold out 20 gold for you, Varus.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, they're definitely citizens if they had a map. All right. Go on.
Solid check.
I realized I didn't give you anything to prove you were from here, so I was just like, oh, we'll figure it out. Maybe we should talk to someone about changing up the process. Yeah, no, we'll do that. All right, go on, get out of here.
No, I very much like this process. I like it. It's simple, easy.
I thought they stamped our hands when we.
So you guys ride through the gate into the square, which you see in the days you've been gone a little over a week now. They've cleaned up the square quite a bit at this point. Most of the debris is gone. The big gate is still on the ground. No one can seem to figure out how to move it, but they're started to like rebuild around it. And so it's just kind of becoming like a step for places, and like there's like people building on top of it and shit. It's just gonna become a part of things from here on out, it seems like. You're making your way where to stay up? Everyone. Does anyone have anywhere they want to go? Anywhere they have anything they want to do?
Oh, I do actually. Okay. I need to get something gilded. I'll ask the group. Hey, I need to get something gilded. Anyone know where I could do that?
What the hell does that mean?
You get it covered in gold.
Can I? Would that be something that you could do in the like merchants district, or would that be more of like a, or like a not so much a market thing, but more like a crafters area?
I'd say that's something that could happen in the Platinum Market. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage.
Anything with gold, you're not going to be able to do in 11.
Without some of it walking off, right?
Oh no, there's just not a lot of money here. I don't think people are just storing gold to put on things.
Oh yeah. 16 to my intelligence check.
16. Yeah, you remember. There's a kind of craftsman area of the Platinum's Market that should have something he's looking for.
Yes, as long as we keep our heads down. I'd rather not run into my father. But I could take you to the Platinum Market.
Well, we'll be going to wait. Platinum Market is 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be going up towards 5 to see Deliria. We could do that all at once, I suppose. But also we found all those treasures. Maybe we can sell them for some more.
Oh, in the Platinum Market, yeah, that's a good idea.
So we could maybe all go, so that we
Nobody's
are not.
taking your bottle stopper. Relax.
Joe just like grabs it and turns.
All right, stand by really quick as Dozer is entering.
Yay!
You said that longsword was just a normal ass longsword, right?
It's an ass long.
Decorative.
Decorative.
Like ceremonial.
It's got a pair of cheeks on the pommel.
I mean, we have so much of it. I'm kind of getting heavy.
Well, if we get to Deliria, she might have some cool shit. We gotta be able to buy it, you know?
I guess.
Hey, the boy is here.
Hey.
Little Billy Dozer.
Little Billy Dozer. Age 13 in game.
You really just bulldozed your way in here now, didn't you?
He looks
Bill, the big thing you need to know is while they were divvying up some treasure,
I didn't get any. Got it.
they gave you a potion of fire giant strength that I added to your inventory.
Whoa!
And then, how much gold?
200.
Hey,
Is that including? Okay, no, yeah, that's everything. Yeah.
Good looking out, bros. Thank you.
I mean, you very handily killed one of those snake guys. You said never again, and you
He remembers he was there.
If you
there.
With a lot of panache.
If you want some snake curse, I think we have a little extra lying around too.
Reminding him, I was telling him he deserved it. He did way more than I did.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, he deserves it. I don't deserve it. I just have snake skin on me now. See?
So, you want to go get something gilded, you were saying, Sinrig, which he can help you with that. Are you guys going to go head off and do that then?
Yeah, is everyone going? I don't know if we all want to go, like I said, to sell items and whatnot.
Yeah, I want to sell some shit.
Oh, God, I don't want to. I don't care.
You can go take a nap if you want.
I can't take a nap. I just slept.
Oh, I guess.
I'll keep trying to write this note.
All right, so everyone else heads off to the Platinum Market while Joe heading over to the Knock on Wood.
Yeah, sure. I can hang out in there. That's fine.
Cool. So you head over to the Knock on Wood while everyone else heads off to the market. A day trip, if you will, as you guys kind of head up through the districts, up the main road, and kind of see that some things have already begun changing under Gigax's rule. Number one, as you get further into the interior districts, you notice there are much less warforged out here. Oops, I forgot to show Bill on camera. There are much.
I was just gonna say that.
It's all good. It's fixed now. There are much less warforged out here than there ever have been before, and less of a guard presence in general. The whole police state feel of the city has kind of ended. But things aren't any less tense, per se. People are still kind of eyeing you as you're crossing through districts. People still seem to kind of be wary of everyone that's kind of around them, especially after the attack from the church that had happened. You cross your way through the districts up into the Platinum Market, where things seem to be, as far as you could tell, business as usual. People are shouting, selling things, even in the area where where you're at, which is just kind of a regular kind of market area right now. But as you make your way into the professional buyers area of the platinum market, as people are running to and fro from stall to stall, buying and selling different items at various speculated prices, you guys, Zane, you almost kind of missed this. This is like something you've grown up around, watching these guys running back and forth, just like madmen, trying to sell a certain dagger, trying to sell a little potion they got. As you make your way,
comfortable chaos,
absolutely,
like a thunderstorm.
Absolutely. As you make your way through the city, through the district, down south to the craftsman's area, looking around, there's all sorts of places to choose from, people to find. Pull up my info on District 5 while I want the rest of you who are looking for something specific, mainly Sinrig, to roll a perception check for me, please.
Can I go back to the same armor I went to the last time?
Yeah.
Since I know where that is.
Yes. I just need to find that again. Oh, is that here? That might be here. My notes are skewed.
We all buy hats that are way bigger than Zook's.
Got it. So
yeah, I need like a Pope hat that's like big to complete my ensemble.
So he's gonna come back and be like, "What the hell, guys? We're like, our hats were always this big."
So Demetrius, you are heading over to Tella, the halfling armorer, and the rest of you, Sinrig, what did you get?
A 20.
A 20. Yeah, you actually spot someone who seems to be a jeweler that would definitely be able to help you.
Cool.
Everyone else, what are we looking for?
Big hats. No, I'm looking to sell shit.
Okay.
I'll follow Demetrius.
I feel like I had an idea of something I wanted a couple of sessions ago, and I've totally lost it.
If it's magical stuff, that's Deliria's domain, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you may come across something magical here, but it's not like guaranteed. If you want like legit magic items, you'd have to go see Deliria. She has a new shipment every so often. Okay.
Would a... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I'll start with you, Demetrius.
Okay.
What do you got?
Would a would a +1 enchantment on weapons and armor, is that still bound by the rarity? And would that be like a magical rune effect, or would you have to buy a set of magical armor?
You can enchant any kind of thing once, so once it's +1, you can't enchant up.
Mm-hmm.
It is bound by certain rules. I can tell you how much, and that's something that like most master craftsmen can do. So that's not something you need to go to Deliria about.
Okay. So I guess for magic items, then are we still? I think uncommon was what you said after we took the month break.
Yes,
Rarity?
this is a rare. Any sort of +1 armor is going to be rare to find.
Okay.
Even the enchantment itself it's fairly difficult, so it costs some money. If you want to know how much, we can ask. We can figure it out.
Yeah. Are we allowed to get rare stuff now?
Yeah, you've always been around. That was just over that that month.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's why I had it blocked off.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you approach Tella. You go to her stall. She's the same place as she's always been. This little brown-haired halfling, hair tied up. She's got a bandana on. She's banging away as you approach. She looks up. She goes, "Hey, how can I help you?"
Greetings, Tella. It is good to see you again.
Honey, I see a good 50 people a day, if that, probably more. I don't really remember faces too well.
Well, mine is quite hard to forget, I would imagine, in this city.
And she kind of like looks up from her work and she goes, rings a bell. What can I do for you?
A little ouch, but all right. Well, I have come to hopefully swap up my armor again. You Your work was quite satisfactory, so I thought I would patronize you again.
All right. What are we looking for specifically?
If I could trade in this splint mail for some plate mail, that would be very useful.
How tall are you again?
Average height, like 6 foot.
Like 6 foot. Okay, so she's like looks you over and she goes, I could have some plate. I actually have some plate armor for you that I could just pull out of the back if you like.
Oh yes, and make some small adjustments. That would be much appreciated.
Good.
Also, my friend Grimold here might be looking for something as well.
Okay.
Oh, no, I just wanted to accompany you, Demetrius. This is, I am, equipment-wise, doing pretty well, and I'll just, like, shimmy my, like, weapon belts.
Adorable. Okay. So just you. Plate armor.
Yes.
Anything else?
If I was looking to enchant it, would you be able to do that, or would I have to go somewhere else?
Do it. I can. Go somewhere else. That's entirely up to you. It ain't cheap. That much I can tell you.
How much are we talking exactly?
For good enchantment, you're looking at a 1 enchantment.
Yes.
I can do it for about 10,000.
Ooh. All right. Well, I will have to come back for that, I think.
Plus
I
the
think
cost
for
of the
today...
armor, of course. I'm sorry.
Yes, of course. So I think just the plate. I will trade in this splint if you are interested. It is barely worn.
She looks it over.
It is her work, so.
Okay, she looks at it. She's like, "Oh, sell for, buy it for 150."
That is acceptable. Thank you very much.
All
I
right.
will take the time to start unbuckling everything.
Let me go get that armor so I can measure you. And she goes to get it, brings it out. You kind of come back, and she just is like, not placing it on you, but she's just asking you to hold it up as she like makes some marks and stuff and does what she needs to do to fit this. It's going to end up running you 1,500 gold.
Okay.
Cleric with plate armor. How original. You're just at you. No, it's just he knows it means that he's just asking me to bring harder hitting things now.
No.
I always fall down so much already.
That's what it means when a cleric upgrades armor.
I have Death Ward now, so.
All right.
All right, so I'll do the math for.
Sounds good.
Trading and stuff.
I was looking at my equipment to see where I had any gaps.
Mm-hmm.
With the rations, I don't think I took out the proper amount.
You
we bought like 3 weeks worth, right?
I could tell you exactly how long you traveled. It was one.
Tyler made stew like through 4 times though.
Yeah.
6.
I use my own rations a bunch because I don't use mine.
I only used 1 and then the 2 for the exhaustion levels. So
you guys traveled for 9 days, so sort it out. Meanwhile, Sinrig, head over to your jeweler's stall as you're looking at him, just kind of very carefully. He's forging a ring. Dwarven blacksmith, red beard, it's braided up a bit, nearly balding. Most of the hair is just on his sides. He wears a nice suit, not like suit, but like a blue tunic, kind of encrusted with some silver accents. Just kind of working as you approach, and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, hello."
Hello.
What can I help you with today? You looking for a wing?
No. And I take out my bag of rocks, and I open it up, and I take out a smaller bag that's inside of that, and I have some acorns in it, and I kind of dump them out.
I'd like to get these gilded, please.
Sentimental?
Something like that.
Well, I can do it. It's fairly easy. You can do it for 200 apiece.
So hold on, Ben. So I don't know if you checked out
I did.
the component.
I did.
Okay.
It says 200. It's worth 200.
Yes, I didn't know if it was worth anything to have the job done or if it was just the cost of like the thing. I was just.
I would value this at that.
Yes. Oh yes. 200. Can I have 3 of them, please?
Sure. It shouldn't take long if you want to stick it around.
Sure.
He goes and you just see him kind of like take some some little fucking tongs. I couldn't fucking think of the word fucking tongs. He sets them out and he gets a little bowl and he sets it out and he's got like a little like coal kind of area. He's got like a big cauldron that he works with, you can see, but he also has like a little area too, and he like kind of heats that, preparing. He places the cup on and he just kind of drops a few pieces of ore into it. I don't know how it works. I assume I'm getting close. Melts it up. And as he does, once it's all melted, goes ahead and starts dipping them in. And I don't know how he probably wouldn't want to cool them quickly. He'd probably just lay them out like chocolate-covered strawberries. So that's probably what he does. And I don't know, you know. He makes some gilded acorns for you. So,
good sir. What is your name?
My name?
Yes.
It's Smith.
I like it. Good name. Is it a common name around here?
No, my first name's Smith.
Oh. Well, Smith, it's great working with you. I will be back for sure.
Oh, you expect to gild more acorns?
Oh, yes. Many more, hopefully.
Oh. Is this a hobby of sorts, or?
It is, components for a spell. A spell that means much to me, yes.
Oh, that's nice. Well then, I hope to see you back.
Yes, I will be. We're just going to jump over to the water plane for a bit, and then I'll be back.
All right, have fun. Just so you know, I don't believe it uses the acorn, you know.
Oh, wait, really?
It usually says that the word thing it's worth is consumed.
Can I only get one? Can I change that? Sorry, I didn't know that.
We will erase the timeline where you got 3 and you only got 1.
I didn't realize that, so thank you for pointing that out for me.
I thought you just wanted more. I was just like, all right. And then I realized when you were like,
you walk across the street and you flip them for 300.
You could.
Too bad Zook's not here to do this.
Yeah, no, that's not my bag, baby.
I realized when you were like, I'll be back for more. I was like, oh well. But yes, there you go.
Well, thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you, kind and generous DM.
You're welcome.
Could I too need to find a pearl worth 100 gold for
spell. I have pearls. I have plenty.
That's great. Ungilded, please.
Most of them come that way. And he kind of just walks to his back of his stand. He just opens up some drawers and he's looking around. He goes, "About how much are you willing to spend?"
I'll get 2.
Those don't get consumed either.
Like the 100 gold, okay. And these don't get consumed either, just so you know.
Okay.
All right. So he brings out 2.
It feels weird getting 1 pearl. I don't know.
He doesn't judge.
I expected him to like grab the oyster and like get the knife and like cut it open and be like.
He brings out 2 good-sized pearls. They're worth 100 gold for 1 pearl. You know, this thing's got to be a fucking nugget. So he brings them out.
He takes the oyster out, cracks it, throws it back, goes to hand me the pearl, but he hands me the oyster and he's like, "Oh man, not again."
It's gonna hurt coming out.
He sets them. He sets them very nicely.
It's gonna be at least 100 gold worth of pain.
A pearl wouldn't hurt to pass.
Depends on the size.
That's how they get so shiny.
How you make a pearl of power? Actually, it just has to be.
I just got the joke. I get what you're doing.
Polished by a dwarven sphincter.
Regain 1 spell slot and have a regular bowel movement.
He very gently sets them down at the table, and he goes, 100 gold apiece.
I pass him 200 gold.
He goes, say, I hope you don't mind me asking. You wouldn't happen to be the senator's boy, would you?
Does it matter?
Well, if you liked what you saw here today, I would love to interest your father in some new accessories for him now that he's gracing the office with our name.
Well, if I see him, I will pass your name on.
Oh, thank you, son. Thank you. It's so very kind. Grabs your hand, shakes it.
Business card of some sort, or
a what?
Business card.
I'm not aware of what that is.
It's a little piece of parchment that has your information on it.
He opens up his book and he just kind of gets his quill and writes his name, and he thanks for a second, and he's he writes his stall number on it, and he rips it off and he goes, here you are.
As I take it, I look closely, and I start shaking and sweating. The letters engraved so finely. Is that ivory? No, eggshell.
Everyone else just got it. All right. Great. So that's that. Anyone else have anything they'd like to trade in?
Yeah, I also need to get some stuff too, but we can go to someone else first.
I was gonna ask a quick question. I think everybody's aware. What was our last big windfall? Because I feel like I didn't mark something down.
I'll go through my notes.
When we left, we
don't have to do this on air, but yeah, if someone can look.
Yeah, I was gonna say I only had 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been getting a ton.
We should all be around 5,000, but I think he's saying he isn't because he was surprised with 4K.
I mean, I've only got 3.
You did end up buying plate armor though, right?
Oh yeah,
I did. I don't know if
that was
anybody
before that.
if anybody just didn't spend it. I don't know.
We'll sort it out. We'll figure it out. But Aldous, did you speak up that you had something you wanted to do?
I just want to sell some shit.
And Bill, if there's something specifically Dozer wants right now, we can talk and we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, I shot you a message.
Okay.
I'll help you out. Cool. I'm trying to see if I have anything written. Last thing I have written is 510 GP at the Punch Club. Anyway, sorry. I just want to sell some shit.
All right. You're selling the stuff you found at the cave?
Yes.
Okay. So you, the jeweler would probably be the best person for that as well. So you're hanging out with them as you.
I'm gonna walk up to Grimald first.
Okay.
And I know you're.
I'm with Demetrius.
Oh, you guys are at the armor? Well, yeah, it's fine. I'm not trying to.
Oh.
I'm just trying to talk to you for a second.
Okay, really quick, guys. Just when we come to your turn, just tell me things you want. Can't everyone's texting me things they want, and I can't field it all. So you could ask me if it's something that you could get if you know you want something specifically. Okay, it's all right.
Beautiful.
Unless it's really a secret, then be like, look at the thing I texted you. But I don't think any of these are really secrets. So, all right, I'll just go.
Anything. I just wanted to sell
no, that wasn't for you.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, Grimald will be like, listen, man. I figured I'd ask you first, just in case you want to keep it as a reminder or something. But I don't want this bullshit with me anymore. And it's the Ring of Faith, the one we use to access the Aboleth's core and kill his ass. I was just gonna sell it because I don't fucking need it. But I figure if you wanted to keep it kind of as a way to remember what happened and things, but I didn't want to sell it without asking.
I think it best if I leave that chapter of my life behind me.
Okay.
I already wear the pennants of another choice, and I show off the awkward chunk of snake on me.
Okay, man. Sounds good. And I'm gonna
add this to the pile, by the way, and I'll hand you a +1 dagger.
Oh, sick.
I have not found use of it, and I feel it is unnecessary for me to keep.
Okay, man, listen, I like that idea, but you are in front of the armor, so you should probably sell this here, because I'm going to the jeweler.
Yes, you're right. I wasn't thinking about it in those terms.
That's okay, man. I don't think he's going to buy it, though, but I'll be back, okay? We'll talk about the gold thing, and we'll split it up, and we'll figure it out, okay? I'm going to run. Okay, now I'm going to go to the jeweler, and I think you have everything. All right, you want me to read it off again of what I have?
Are you selling all the things you got at the place?
Except for the bottle stopper, yes.
Read off everything you're selling really quick.
Silver chalice set with moonstones. Silver-plated steel longsword with jet set in the hilt. Carved harp of exotic wood with ivory inlay and zircon gems. Small gold idol of a snake. Dragon gold comb set with red garnets as eyes.
Okay, none of this is like a silver necklace, a brass mug, carved ivory statue.
No.
You guys, I couldn't remember you guys sold those things already. I just found these in my notes. All right,
that was under my last loot. I already got rid of that.
Cool. All right, yeah. He's looking over those 6 items as you bring him over. He goes, "Oh, let's see. Please, please set them out gently, in a very orderly fashion, and I'll look at them."
Great. I want Varys here with me.
All right. Varys, are you okay with being there with him?
I was gonna nab you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I like pick everything because I think they're all in his bag anyway. Because he's got the.
Oh yes.
And so he hands it to me, and I take them and I wrap them in velvet and I lay them down real easy.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's very good. These are all very nice.
Exotic treasures found outside of the walls. Things you could never find in here. Ever.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
I will. I fucking will, baby! 23.
These are valuable as it is, but the fact that these were found outside the wall from some other culture that we haven't seen in over almost 2 decades, well, that brings their valuation up quite high. I'm very interested in these, and I would like to make an offer.
I would love to hear it.
I am willing to buy each item for 1,250 gold pieces. A piece.
Oh yeah.
We agree?
I look at Varys. I'm just gonna look at you for.
I think that's a great price. I really do. However, the last shop we were at offered 100 more per piece.
We saw your place. Our friend had just come here. He said you did great business, so we thought we'd come here and ask you. But I mean, if you're not offering, that much.
All right, that's a deception from Varys with advantage.
Getting greedy.
It's the only way I fucking know how to do it.
I know you do. I know that's why I brought your ass.
It's gonna be 22.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
The first roll was a 2. Thank you for the advantage.
I got you, son.
Yes, it was Ringham. I know it was. He is always out here trying to overvalue things. But an extra 100 to make sure his grimy paws don't get on these beautiful items. Now that I can do. An extra 600 altogether for a total of 8,100 in gold pieces for all 6 items.
8,100?
Yes.
Okay, man. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
He very carefully starts taking them off one by one and just kind of placing them on his back counter. He goes, "Thank you. This is very exciting. I believe these will do very well on the professional buyer's market." He brings them out and sets them aside. He goes, "Is there anything else I could get you?"
No, I think that's it, man.
Very good.
Unless you want to get matching piercings.
You weren't gonna sell the ring?
No. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, thank you so much for coming. This has been a very exciting day. Anyone else have anything they'd like to do? Dozer, I know you've been Oh, sorry. I'm gonna come to you, Joe. Don't worry. I'm getting all this shop stuff out of the way first.
I didn't know if you saw my thing. That's all.
I didn't see your thing.
I was gonna go when we got to the magic store. I was gonna try to buy something.
Okay, so that's Deliria. Don't worry about it. Dozer, I know you texted me some stuff.
I did, but now I'm thinking about it. I probably can't afford it, given like I don't have 5,000 gold right now. So.
Okay, so we can figure it out. How much do you have right now?
Like 715 with the punch club. So.
Okay, you have 715 gold.
We got like 3
Oh.
grand from Girgagax.
Yeah, Girgagax gave us what did
Oh, fuck! I never added that. Okay. No.
Right, I believe you. So I think he gave you guys, was it 35 each?
I have it written down somewhere.
I think it was 35 each, but I'll look.
No.
I'm pretty sure it was too.
Did we kill Nardo already?
I mean, that's about right.
He gave us 1,500 extra on top of what he was originally going to pay us.
Which was probably 2,000, I think. I think you're right.
So I did spy the thing you texted me though, Bill, and
I know it's rare, so
yeah, rare magical items like that aren't just simply like a +1 enchantment or anything.
That's like you have to find it.
Yeah, you either Deliria may randomly have it one day, or that's like loot drop. But I will make a note of it that you're interested in it.
Okay.
Gotcha. RNG.
Right.
I don't know if this would be a magic item or not. I think I had brought it up before, wanting some kind of a bracer that has an expandable shield. Like
That's
a buckler
interesting.
shield kind
Yeah.
of thing.
1 sec. Dozer, was there anything else really quick?
I'll
wanna
keep
just
peeking
get
around.
everyone. Okay.
Honestly, I'm a fighter, so it's not a big deal. But I'll keep peeking around for next time.
All right, bracer that kind of extends as a shield. I get what you're saying. Definitely possible. You would probably want to talk to Tella for that as you kind of approach her. So you're looking for this bracer, and in it is kind of like how big of a shield are we talking?
Nothing big. I'm more of a spellcasty kind of fighter, so nothing that will really interfere with that. Just something for a little bit of extra defense.
I can make something, but it's gonna take time and it's going to cost money, and I'm not even totally sure it'll work, truthfully.
Well, I have some money to spare, so I wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
Okay. So, here's what I can do. It's gonna cost about 10,000. I can do half now, half later, so I can begin the work on it. Half when it's finished, of course, is what I meant. And from there, basically, what I'm imagining is you can, out of a reaction of sorts, use the shield to protect you for, I don't know, until the beginning of your turn, right? At the beginning, until you move again, until you go again. Basically, I'm thinking that as a reaction, you can activate it, and it'll protect you until the beginning of your next turn. It'll give you a +2 AC bonus.
Okay. Well, when I said I had some gold to spare, I didn't mean quite that much, so I may need to save for a bit.
Yeah, it's what you're asking for is something that no one's ever really done, and I'm excited about it. I'd love to try it, but it definitely needs some R&D.
All right. Well, I like your enthusiasm. That's promising to me, so I will definitely come back to you when I do have the money.
Very good. I'm excited about it.
That's 2,025 Electrum each.
Fuck you, give me the gold.
Yeah, what is that?
Divided by 2, asshole.
That's
Just
not
tell
a
'em.
nice number.
Just tell them.
I don't know. I only calculated. Okay, it's 1,012.5 gold.
1,012 gold and 5 silver. For those.
Or 2 Electrum, or 1 Electrum. 1,001, 12 gold and 1 Electrum.
Whatever you want to make it, I guess.
Or 2,025 Electrum.
All right.
Stop, for the love of God.
So, does anyone else have any more shopping they need to do?
Not here.
Ooh, I do.
Yeah.
Unless if it's at Deliria's, you guys are going to Deliria's later.
Can I grab Aldous really quick?
Yeah.
Aldous, before we leave the market, is there anything we should get for the water plane? I don't know how that works. I know if it's potions or magic, we should talk to Deliria, but do we need potions of water breathing? Do we need...
I got you guys on that. I'm already set for that. I can help you guys breathe for 8 hours. I can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times as necessary a day. So 8 hours times 5 is quite a long time.
But you can get all of us plus Sinna? Yeah.
There's 10 of us, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Except me, not me or Dozer. Dozer can breathe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then yeah, that should be good then. Okay. What about, should we find items that would help us move in the water? It is all just water, right? So we'll need to swim and...
Well, there's some pockets of air and land. There's like little pockets of air, like some places. I can also like freeze the water to make it like a little less, and we can make little like pit stops and stuff like to hang out on.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, like probably like flippers, because I can swim pretty fast, but you guys cannot swim pretty
Well,
fast.
I can swim at my speed. Sinna, though, she's great at climbing. She's not a great swimmer. I'm a little worried for
Everybody
her.
that doesn't have a swim speed is like half in water, right?
Is that right? Half
Yes.
movement in water? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
so maybe we could find like a yeah, that'd be cool. That's like a really good idea. Maybe some like vine or water or like webbing or something. Because look at my fingers. There's like webbing between my hands and my toes.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
something like this, for like gloves like this or something for people, that would be great. Maybe we can see if there's a
Someone
craft.
could make something, yes.
Let's go talk to some people.
Sure. Who do we talk to for that? Zane, we don't know this place. What? Zane's not here. Grimald.
I'm here. I'm here. I was just petting a cute cat that was on the ground.
Any ideas on where we could
like
go?
an artificer around or something.
Yeah, other local artificers.
Let me think. 15?
Yeah, you could talk about, so you're looking for like specifically like clothes, like gloves that would help you?
Yeah, I think so, like flippers, but like stuff you could still like cast spells and stuff.
Sure. Yeah, there's some tailors around, some like combat tailors, some rugged tailors. There's also someone who might have something for you, would be Mr. Nin. Another magical items person that you guys could talk to. Yeah, it's up to you guys. If you want to find an artificer around here that's going to be able to help you, you can do that. Or you can go talk to Mr. Nin. It's up to you.
There's another magic guy?
Yeah. Tiefling, Mr. Nin.
We met him before, right? I don't think all of us were there, but I don't think I was, but yeah, that's
I think we'll head over there to talk to the tailor first, right? Or do you want to just go direct to Mr. Nin?
Mr. Nin sounds fun.
Let's go to Mr. Nin. I think Demetrius wants to buy something else here, though.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we don't need to roleplay that. It's just
what do you want?
Supplies. A couple of diamonds worth 300 gold each.
Oh.
You head over.
because I
Talk to
didn't
my friend
read a
Smith.
spell.
My friend Smith may have something for you.
You head over to the small, balding, red-bearded dwarf, and he looks at you and he goes, diamonds? Yeah, I've got some. 300 gold apiece? I've lost his accent. There it is. 300 gold apiece?
Yes.
Oh, very good. He pulls out some, they're not huge. They're like good-sized diamonds. And 2?
How many do you have?
Let me look. I got 6.
I will take them all.
All right. And he pulls them out, and he just very carefully comes to the counter and sets them out one by one. There
Buy
we
6,
go.
buy 5, get 1 free.
There you are, sir.
My compatriots have a poor habit of dying.
This is for... Oh, you're a cleric. Oh, well, in that case, let me bid these diamonds farewell. Goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye. 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 All right. 300 gold apiece.
Sinric has one tear down his face. I understand.
That's 1,800 in gold.
Yep, I hand it over.
He takes it happily. Oh, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. And he heads back over to his counter. The rest of you head off to see Mr. Nin on the other side of town.
Mr. Nin.
As you head off, you approach, passing through the professional buyer's market area, and approach the stall of Mr. Nin, where you can see there's a bunch of ladies out, just kind of like, trying to get a look, as you see this red-skinned tiefling standing behind the counter with his pink eyes, and he's just like, now, if I really wanted to impress someone, I would just and like he prestidigitations, like a dove flies out of his sleeve, and they're just like and he goes, now, ladies, you'll have to buy something, otherwise people will start getting ideas that I'll just perform for anyone, and we all know that's not true. And they're like, as you guys walk up, he goes, hey, favorites, hello. I remember you, Furbolg.
Hello.
What can I help you with?
Aldous, you want to take this one?
Oh, so like hi, my name is Aldous.
We need gloves that look like this, and I hold up his hands.
Aha, got him!
Here's one.
I have them, actually. I have quite a few. They're not terribly uncommon.
Great. How much are they to sell, to buy?
Well, let me pull it up here and just check how many I've got. Well, here's the thing, and I really need to tell you this before I pitch them. These gloves are not just good for swimming. They're also very good for climbing. And you even feel a little more athletic while doing so. So the cost, you see, is well worth it. I do need to note, you do have to attune to them.
What?
Yes. It's magic. It can't just magically, put them on and be fine. We're going to have to attune to them.
What if we just want to swim?
I suggest you grow fins.
Yeah, but can't you just make gloves with webs?
Make gloves with webs. I could. Would you then know how to swim with gloves with webs?
It would help, right?
You wouldn't know. No, most of what you're looking for is going to be a magical means. However, these gloves are not the only option. There are a few other things that we can do for you. For example, a ring of swimming, which you do not have to attune to.
So how much would these be, these items?
The ring, I could go for 200 gold a piece.
Okay. And what about something for my friend here? And I point to Cinna.
Stay out of the water, pussycat. Oh,
Yes,
you're
but
serious? Okay, Oh, well, you're making it really hard on me. Like, very hard. Your best option is to, polymorph it.
No, that's okay.
I'm out of options. A ring won't fit on her, and the gloves won't really fit on her either. I suppose I could do something that might be a bit tweaky, but it's gonna cost you. But it will cost you more money.
Like what? Like what?
Well, I suppose I could do something for make the gloves fit an animal for 1,000 gold pieces.
And how much would that be total? Like the 1,000 for the gloves and the fitting, or?
Yeah, that's for total.
Oh, okay.
But here's the question: can that creature attune to magic?
Oh, she is very smart. Yes.
I suppose no one's ever cleared that up, so it's entirely possible.
Well, you did when I got her that amulet of...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
well, yeah, then we can do it. Take the day. I have to figure it out, but, you know, I can do it. And as for the other things, well, I've given you my options. Unfortunately, there are no potions of swimming for you. There are plenty of spells that'll do what you're asking for, but as for actual items, this is where I end.
What about a bulk rate for those rings?
For the rings? How many are you getting?
I don't need one, and Aldous doesn't need one, right? So it's just
Think of
it's at,
swimming? Yeah, I see it.
so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4,
We should
5,
probably
6.
pick up a. Should we pick up a 7th in case Zook shows up?
Yeah.
We can use his earnings from the last to pay for this.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, you calculated out because you said for 9 people.
Oh, did I?
I forgot about the Rufus too, but I could just carry him in the water or something.
Maybe Rufus stays behind on this adventure.
Yes.
We should not take Rufus underwater without express consent from Zook.
Sure. Maybe Varys's people can watch him or something.
We can find a good kennel in the area.
What's a kennel?
Or those are.
Oh, I'm from 1, so that's actually something I would just assume that everyone.
Yeah, no, we don't. I didn't count on his ship, but like we can.
Fun fact: as it turns out, the clinic is also a free kennel. Just, you've got to leave some money so that they could feed the dog.
So yeah, how much for 7 then?
For 7, normally 2 times 7, I'd do 7 for 1,000 gold.
Aldous, what do you think?
I think 7. 7 for 1,000. That's pretty good, I guess. But like 7 rings, man. When else are you gonna sell 7 rings of swimming in one day, man? Not only are you're getting that's some back order shit that like Pearls of Power, that shit goes like crazy, I'm sure. But like back order shit like gloves and rings of swimming, who the fuck's buying that shit? Nobody. So maybe like a little bit less.
Roll persuasion check.
That's like 2 free.
That's 17, big dog.
I am giving you like 2 free rings out of this.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. I only deal in Electrum, so I didn't realize what the gold value was. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, this is the water plane only trade in Electrum?
Yeah, well, and shells.
You take Bitcoin. Do you take
I have
Bitcoin here?
shells, actually.
You
That's
really
great.
should. You really should take Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's called Bitcoin. Yeah.
Now, with all of that being said, I do have some other things if you're interested.
I'm always interested in cool things.
All
You
right.
guys, I'm not gonna pay for a ring of swimming. You guys will be faster than me, but I'm not gonna pay for one.
Give me.
I have swim speed, so.
Actually, you know what? I know exactly.
So the motherfuckers who are buying it, figure out 1,000 divided by 7.
That's not a nice number.
You have a calculator in your pocket.
It's actually on the table, but I get it.
It's okay. It's 284 or 285.6 Electrum.
I love you, Mike.
You want me to do the calculations? You're getting Electrum.
Well, the big thing I'm really trying to get rid of here today is this pair of slippers, and he slaps them down on the table.
What?
What's this?
You put them on, you can climb like a spider.
Oh. How much are those?
That's as fuck.
How much indeed? I'm sure you're wondering. All I can tell you is I will sell them for 500 gold pieces.
Oh, I'm out of money. I can't.
Then why did you ask?
Yes, I thought. Well, I have some money. I don't have 500.
How
money.
much do you have?
I have. After buying the gloves for Sina, I have 200 gold and some very nice gems.
I won't give them up for 200. Okay.
I mentioned the gems though.
I mean, are they actual gems?
Some of them.
Or are they like Furbolg gems?
What does that mean?
I love a tiefling that actually knows your bullshit.
There are gems from all over the world and the plains. I have some very nice gems.
Furbolg gems.
The mountains of the Feywilds.
Nope, say no more. I'm good.
Sinrig, if you really want them, I can lend you some money.
I just like
you've done so much for me.
Standing on the ceiling and killing things on the floor. But it's
of
okay.
course.
I don't
sounds
need
like
them.
a blast.
No.
Okay.
Someone
Are you sure?
with more range, perhaps yourself, would be useful on the ceiling, though.
That would be.
And he's
somewhat interesting.
By the way, measuring Cinna's paws at this point as he's talking to all of you.
We're also all really tired.
I did buy these dope boots of elven kind last time that we were shopping, so I don't really need replacements, I suppose.
All right. Well, remember me whenever you do decide you want to spend money. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and measure this cat. Wait, does she bite?
No, Sina is
Bite.
fine. She's very smart.
All right. I hope you're telling the truth. Because you can't afford a lawsuit, that's for sure. All right.
Oh, wait.
What's a law?
You want 500 for those boots?
500 for the slippers.
The slippers? Okay. I think I can buy them. I have nothing on my feet, so... Sure, why not?
Very good. He takes the gold.
I give him 1,000 Electrum.
He accepts it. Money's money. He's not going to argue with you. And he hands you the slippers. You have some slippers of spider climbing. Feel free to add them. Add them to... I thought you said nope. Feel free to add them to your inventory. While he's measuring Cinna, and while all of you... I'm pretty sure we're reaching the end of the shopping trip. I'm going to go ahead and jump back over to our girl Jo, who has been very quiet and patient. Jo, hanging out in the Knock on Wood. What do you got going on?
Okay, so now that I spent like 2 days trying to figure out what the hell I was going to write Leon, I am sitting in the Knock on Wood. I am writing the note, which I have been writing while you guys were working, actually. Or while you guys were shopping, not working. Sorry.
Okay.
And I just want to listen in as I'm writing to kind of like the buzz around the bar to see if I can hear anything about like if there's been like a power vacuum since the Lords of Hell have been kind of, their leadership has kind of been obliterated, or anything else of note while I'm sitting there as I'm like finishing the letter.
go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
10.
A 10. Listening around, it's tough to hear in here. The band is loud, and the people are. You okay?
I'm sorry. I forgot my mic was on.
The band is loud, and the people are all chatting. It's hitting about. I guess it's about breakfast time. There's just very few people in here. I guess at the end of the day. As for what you do here, you hear Carney's name being kind of dropped around once, but not in what regards to, and it's coming from Tack, who's up at the bar right now.
And correct me if I'm wrong. There's a note that I have that I got off of Deb's dead body, or no, Nardo's dead body. That said that Deb went to go talk to Carney. I know we don't want this, but we have to make a deal, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna finish up my letter, and then I want to go try to leave it at the My God, my words are horrible right now.
At the orphanage?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to run into him or his fiance, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was. Okay, so you make your way to the orphanage, leaving the knock on wood and walking through the frozen, snowy streets of 11. Arriving just not far from the orphanage, but not too close. First off, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. It's about, morning now, mid-morning.
Okay, I was gonna say I can wait till later if that helps me, but not a problem. Oh God, come on, you dumbass! That was a fucking crit, and then it rolled over to an A. 11. I'm not great at perception.
So as you kind of tuck behind into an alley, and just kind of eye the door, eyeing the windows, you see there's some candles on that are lit in the windows, but as for any movement, anyone that can actually be seen, you cannot see. So it seems clear. Do you make your way up?
Yeah, I just want to. I don't know if there's a way that I can slide the letter. It's just in a blank envelope that has Leon's name on the front.
Okay, that's fine. You can easily make an envelope out of some parchment, so that works too.
Yeah, I figured with my calligrapher supplies that I can.
Oh yeah. You definitely have one then. Okay, and roll a stealth check as you approach the door.
Supposed to be better at these. Not when you roll a fucking 1. 7.
Cool.
You knock without thinking.
You approach the door, and where are you gonna put the envelope?
Well, I was just gonna slide it under the door and leave, because
you slide it under the door, and the moment you do, as you slide it, you turn, you take a step down off the step, and the door opens. And it's silent for a moment. Do you keep walking? No one says anything.
Do I hear the door open?
You hear the door open.
Oh no! I just kind of take a second. I'm just stand. I don't turn around. I just stand there in silence.
You can hear the envelope is picked up and the paper is pulled out of it. Send me what you wrote.
Okay, it's written out, so I have to take a picture of it. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Do it quickly. It's no big deal. stand by as she sends me a letter.
One over messenger.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm saying like, if I can get up on the ceiling, I can go in the water. Who's gonna touch me?
That's true. I don't know if these rings are working, and I have like a bucket of water, and I'm like splashing in it. I don't feel faster.
Enric, you wanna try these sleepers on? They're pretty cool, man.
You have to attune to them, you know.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
There's no A next to it in D&D Beyond.
Slippers of spider climbing are 100% require attunement.
No, they don't. Oh, they do. Why isn't there an A next to them? That's dumb.
So that they could get your reaction just like that.
Horse caca.
There it is.
The DM's going to take away 1 Electrum from you for arguing with him.
Actually, this is a good point. Ben, when we go to the water plane, are we going to have to stable our horses?
Yeah, that's up to you. Yeah.
We just leave them at Deliria's.
I don't think we have enough water breathing for all of our horses as well.
Well, I wasn't thinking...
Can we get horseshoes of water breathing?
I was going to say, would that be cheaper?
You can just get seahorses, though.
Just make... Everyone can swim. Everyone can breathe underwater, and our horses just carry us everywhere.
I cannot wait for the scene where we have to go and buy seahorses.
Hey, you
look at the eggs on that one.
You hear all of a sudden.
I was gonna say because I'm about to walk away. I'm so embarrassed. Joe is so embarrassed right now.
With all the love my black heart can give. That's dramatic. And you hear it is Leon standing behind you.
Well, I meant it.
This doesn't fix anything.
I know.
And what Elena said to you is wrong. It was not her place. She shouldn't have spoken. Because I'm not mad about what you did to my father. I get it. He's asking for it at the end of the day. What I'm mad about is that you didn't come to me to begin with. I've even mentioned that I looked like you looked familiar. So, like, it's felt like you can't trust me.
I know. And I regret that, too.
You can regret all you want. What have you done to fix it?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to begin showing you can be trusted. I don't... Look, like, all of this, I get it. I'm not happy about it. But I don't hold it against you. I get it. But you need to figure something out. You're slinking up to my door and sliding a letter under it. What? Because some girl said that I was mad? You didn't even get a word from me. You don't trust me, you don't respect me. So you need to change it.
Yes, I'm working on that.
Work harder. And come here whenever you're finished working on it.
Okay.
And shuts the door.
Alright. I head back to the knock-on line.
And you do. Is there anything else you would like to do while you wait for the crew?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the bar, and I am, what's his name, Tack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tack, I know that it is very early, and I really could just, no judgment, please. I don't need it. I want a very large beer. And I'm not saying like, oh, I want a big beer. No, where is your largest glass? Show it to me, and I want you to fill it all the way to the top with beer.
We had a half giant come in once. I'll get that.
That is what I want.
That's awesome.
It goes in
Are
the
you
back.
talking about the slaughter horn?
He's like, and if I was in the business of judging my patrons, I wouldn't still have a bar. So, you do you. He pours it. You can see he actually has to set it on the ground. He's a dwarf. As he sets it on the ground and pours it. God. He picks it up two-handed. For him, it's like out here. For you, it's like I'd say like this big. Yeah, like this big. About this tall. It's you know, it's the if you get a chance, look up Critical Role Sam's Tankard Campaign 1. That should give you the picture. It's that.
Got it. I think we have one. Hold on.
Oh God! Now we have a big tankard too. Matt's gonna send us a cease and desist.
Size.
Oh, it's much bigger than that.
Oh, double.
Yeah, I'd say double. But yes, it's big, and he pours it, and he goes, and as he sets it down, he kind of just half-heartedly says, "Do you want to talk about it?"
No.
Okay, good. And he walks away.
So this is just April not really knowing like currency-wise in this world, but I know Joe would definitely know because she's she knows how much beer costs. How much would a typical beer be, or like this size beer? And I want to like tip him.
For this, I mean, you could just ask him too. He's like, it's a gold for that big ass thing.
I'll throw him a gold and 5 silver.
Okay, he takes it happily and leaves you to drown in your sorrows.
Nobody doesn't want to talk about it. Thank you.
All right. The rest of you, as you finish up in the platinum market, no one else has anything they want to do?
Oh yeah, I do actually. One last thing.
Okay.
Craftsman thing. One last fun craftsman thing. This reminded me of something. Just take like 2 seconds.
Okay.
I just want to take the aboleth. Get the fuck out of here. Give me that. Take the aboleth head and make it into a mug. The skull.
Shut the fuck up. That's so no.
That's very good.
Take the aboleth head and make it into a mug, huh?
The skull, yeah. I have the skull. It's not flesh.
We should just take the skulls of all the gods we kill and turn them into.
Don't talk to me until I've had my aboleth.
You gotta go back and get the Horned Serpent skull, by the way.
So speaking of end goals, there we go.
You head back to...
I mean, we have bits of snake skin on us, right?
You head back to the artisans district of the Platinum Market and find someone who sells nice plateware and drinkware and such. You hand them the skull of the aboleth. It's like that. There's flesh, and then I'd say it's big, but probably more the size of what April has right now. Oh, Mike has now, and they look at it and they're just like, it's a little gnome. He's got a little eyepiece, and he's just like, yeah, I probably could. Where'd you get this?
You promise not to tell?
Yes.
I killed it.
He killed this thing.
Yeah.
What was it?
That I cannot tell you. That's the secret.
All right. Well, I'd say 100 gold in 24 hours.
Sure, man. Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Sounds good. I'll get to carving, I guess. Figure something out.
I'm gonna actually no. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him the ring of faith, and I'm gonna have him inlay it.
Yeah. Probably. Let's figure it
out.
I don't know how this would look. So imagine.
I'll draw it.
All right, do it. Yeah, for 100 gold in 24 hours, he's got
200 Electrum. Got
it. I fucking hate you.
So where are you getting no one up here is even giving Electrum out.
He converted all his gold to Electrum.
I go to the bank every day.
They don't have it.
You're going to get $2
Everyone
bills.
knows that if you want Electrum, you have to go to the elemental plane of water. There's nowhere else can you get it. That is canon. That's canon.
He like
All
puts
right.
it in. Turns it
Yeah. My water arm converts gold to water.
Yeah, he just pours it through and
You
falls out Electrum.
Fix it.
That's all it does. It's the only.
You all
All right,
head,
now let's all fuck out of here.
you all head back to the Knock on Wood to find Joe on her second, right? It's your second, right, at this point as they come back? Yeah.
What do we call that size? A calamity of beer?
That's fucking canon. That's canon, yes.
All right. As you walk in and see her, you all need to stay awake just a little longer at this point to make sure that you don't fucking die. So go ahead and everyone give me a Constitution save as you all hit the 24-hour mark.
A question about Constitution saves and drinking.
You should have a positive.
I was gonna say,
According to our last.
and being a drunken monk, would that actually help me, or what?
Yeah, it's in regards to staying awake. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, so that would not
just roll a standard Constitution save. You're all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Ben's
No
like,
disadvantage.
You've been knocked down enough, Joe. It's fine. Fine, I didn't roll well anyways. I need to get real. I need to be using real dice again. These ones are Constitution save.
Yeah, I switched over to real dice after like last session or the one before because it was all
right.
junk for me.
Raise your hand if you got under a 10. Of course you did. All right. You rolled a 7, but what's your save mod?
No, I rolled a 4. I got
God.
a 7.
Oh God! All right, you take You take a level of exhaustion as you every once in a while you guys watch as Joe kind of slowly passes out on the bar, and you guys are like, hey, wake up! She's like, ugh.
She's holding both handles and just like drifting. Whenever her face touches the beer, she like
inside of it.
But you guys work together to keep yourselves awake up until about a reasonable time to go to bed, like 9 p.m. You guys are finally just like, all right, call it. Are you guys all staying at the Knock on Wood, or?
I will.
Yeah, sure.
Is anyone not? I guess is the question.
I'll spend a little gold.
All
a little
right.
bit of money. Actually, it shouldn't cost a gold to stay here, right?
No. I forget exactly how much, but we'll just say for now 5 silver a night. And
1.5 Electrum, got it.
Huh?
2.5 Electrum, right?
Stop. We're done. The bit's done. It's over. I have shut it down.
We're just rebrand ourselves Once Upon an Electrum.
It's actually not 5 silver a night. It's it is 5 silver a night. My bad. So 5 silver a night for each of you to stay. It's double bedded in each room, so each room has 2 beds. You guys can sort it out. It doesn't matter. What does matter is you guys finally lay down, finally lay in a bed for the first time in over a week.
Yes.
And drift off to a pleasant night's slumber, unaware of the absolute horrors that are about to come upon you.
Aren't we always?
And that is where we're going to go ahead and take a break, because I need to go to the bathroom. So we're going to take a quick 15-minute break. We will be back at 7:30, so don't go anywhere. We will see you soon.
Then it'll be like 7:15.
Shut up.
Sorry, 7.
And welcome back.
So anyways, I says to the guy, if you don't like the cake, don't eat it. Oh, we're back.
It's good advice. All right. Let's
Don't eat cake, eat pie.
Let's get started as you all begin your day with waking up in a bed with a roof over your head.
Ooh, it's a rhyme. Keep going.
None of you are dead.
Ooh.
And there's a guy named Ted outside the door. No. Okay.
His armor's made of lead.
He's riding a sled.
Side note before we continue, I always thought it would be great to do a Christmas special where the whole session we just rhyme off each other.
That would be wonderful and awful.
I would love
So
to
down.
eat that.
We'll talk about it later
You
this
take
year.
a point of damage if you mess up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, brilliant.
So
the tank died.
Christmas 2020.
So as you all awaken, the birds chirping outside your windows, you make your way down to the tavern where Tack is beginning to serve breakfast to all of the people. It's 3 silver if you want any. What are we doing? It's funny. Oh, Bill will be back, by the way, just so everyone knows. He's doing stuff. He's got stuff he's got to do. All right.
Who's the one train? The stretch train. We almost reached our stretch goal.
Our stretch goal?
That's right. That's fucking right.
I don't get it.
All right.
Colin stretched, then April stretched, then Mark stretched, then I stretched.
Let's not. Anyway, playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, Joe was stretching because she just recovered from a level 1 of exhaustion. So yeah, she would have stretched. I was playing D&D.
That's all right. Fair enough. Mark, have you recovered from your 3 levels yet?
Oh yeah, baby.
Hey, what's wrong?
All right. So, I don't know what that was from Tyler.
Sorry, Oreo like jumped and like almost tipped his water bowl over, and I don't know why. So I was like, "What happened?" Then he ran over to me, and he's scared.
He probably saw a fucking mouse.
Or a ghost.
So,
Or a ghost mouse.
as you all sit down at the tavern, what are we doing? What's the plan for today, guys?
I had to delirious. Pick up that gun and go and roll.
All right, so you guys are gonna eat or not eat and get up and go.
I buy everybody breakfast.
Oh, thank you very much.
I already paid for it. I already took my silver. Okay.
I buy everybody except Joe breakfast.
Should we take Rufus to the shelter really quick, or maybe that happened already? I don't know.
But with us 5 and have Dozer drop him off at his house with his kid. Right? Zook lives in 5.
Oh, but Zook's not there to take care of him. So
Somebody's taking care of the kid, right?
Yes.
Klaus is with the kid.
Oh.
So we want to go to Klaus and give Klaus the dog?
We could take it to 11 if it's not too long. That's a bit of a.
We're in 11 right now, aren't we?
You are in 11.
Just keep him
Yeah. Oh yeah, then we'll take it to the we'll take it to the vet then.
He should have another awkward conversation with a man in my life. And she just keeps drinking beer.
I gotta go see about a mug. I don't think it's gonna be ready till later.
Oh yeah, I have to get my
We're getting
things for Sinna.
Yeah, it's not a thing. I'm gonna just tell William or whoever the fuck works for you.
Sorry, Sinrig, he had them ready at the end of the day, so.
Oh,
you're
okay,
good.
gotcha. Sorry.
You got them.
I'm gonna tell the guy.
Kenneth
to pick up my mug.
Okay.
Well, send the boy actually because Kenneth is quite a lot of things to do. So.
All right, we'll send the boy.
And also, Aldous, the rings for everyone. We have to.
You got them.
Did we give them all to everyone? Okay.
Are you going to give me a ring?
Bought me a ring. That's so very nice.
I didn't buy a Grimald, buddy.
Grimald, you're so nice.
It will help you swim.
Things, but
I'll just hand it up to you.
what does it look like?
Ring of Swimming. It's just a there's no picture. I don't know.
That's what it looks. It's got fish on it.
No.
Yeah, there you go. It's a little ring with 2 fish, kind of like
Yin and yang.
yin and yang.
Pisces.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, but I put
Good. I was worried with this 65 pounds of armor, I would just sink like a brick.
So, yeah, you each have one of those. Everyone who needs them has one now. No need to attune to them, surprisingly.
What does it do?
Oh, good.
It lets you swim.
Your swimming speed is 40 feet.
40.
Is that just standard, or
No, you're faster
even if
than me.
because I'm faster?
No, your swimming speed is 40 feet.
Okay.
That's what the ring does. It gives you a swimming
Okay,
speed of 40 feet.
I'm gonna add that to my equipment.
All right. So you guys hand over the rings, finish up breakfast, and head out to the clinic. Heading over there with Rufus as he just kind of runs around sniffing everything he can along the way. Seems to be looking for something. Kind of comes back around you guys and circles around a little bit and heads off. You guys arrive at the clinic. And as you walk in, Kenneth is just saying goodbye to someone. As they're like, "Oh yeah, thank you so much. My bones are already feeling a little better." And he goes, "All right, it's very, very glad to help." Master Forrest, what can I do for you? As you can see, things are going well here.
No, well, it looks well. You look quite productive, yes. Not to add to your responsibilities, should not be too terribly difficult, but I have this dog. His name is Rufus. Belongs to a friend. Friend is currently indisposed, and I cannot continue to watch him as I have things I have to do that are not conducive for a dog's health. So, would you be willing to make sure he gets fed and goes outside and to the bathroom?
Yes. He looks at it and he's like, I suppose I can, but what if we just ask the boy to take care of him? That might be a little better.
Fine, yeah, we could ask the boy to do it.
Right.
You know,
very good.
That's fine. But the dog will be staying here. You understand that, right?
Sure. That shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Oh, so we could probably build a dog house. I can give you some coin and have the boy build it or something outside.
I don't know if a doghouse would really be right. It's cold outside, but no, we should be fine. I just me and dogs, you know, like they're just well, dogs are used to hunt things, so don't really get the whole pleasure. But hey, we're good. No worries.
Did you make an NPC not like fucking dogs? Are you kidding me?
You like dogs?
Well, I'm sure everything will be fine when it comes up to your review in a few months. It's fine.
Review?
You know, I don't like horses.
I'm kidding.
You're fine.
I'm joking. Anyways, everything's fine. You guys don't need anything, right?
No, it'd be fine. At this point, the door opens up and Dino walks inside. He goes, "Hi, hi, Master Varus."
Dino, meet Rufus. He's going to be your new friend for a while.
Oh, okay. And he like goes to
Now,
pet him. And he's just like,
Dino, dogs are a lot of responsibility.
Uh-huh.
You've got to feed him. You've got to let him out.
Okay.
Bathe him.
Okay.
For heaven's sake, play with him.
Okay.
It's a lot of responsibility. Okay.
You gotta feed him, bathe him, let him out, and for heaven's sake, play with him. Got it.
Yes.
Can do.
Also, one more thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, my friend Aldous here has a mug that needs to be picked up tomorrow-ish.
At the night, like 6
Tonight?
o'clock.
Right. So if you could head over, where's it at? Where's the shop?
It's Ed's, right? Ed's.
Sure. Yeah.
Platinum
Could you-
display.
Could
We
you run
didn't
to
name him,
Ed's?
but his name is Ed now.
Could you run to Ed's to pick up the mug?
Yeah, I could easily do that.
Excellent.
Is he expecting any more payment?
No, I already paid him.
Okay. Yeah, no, I have no problem going, just in my free time to pick something up. That's no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him, and I'll give him an Electrum.
He as you sees you reaching for something, he pulls it out and he's just like his face lights up. He's like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And you hand him the Electrum, it just immediately just drops. He's like, oh, "Thank you."
I'll give him another Electrum. I don't know. Should I give him 2?
I am not sure what this is.
Oh, it's like half a gold.
Half gold.
I take the Electrum back and I just give him a gold.
Oh, thank you.
Electrum. It's okay.
All right, now, Dino, get the mug, take care of the dog, and mind your studies. Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't know why my accent's shifting so much. I'm sorry, everyone.
And he runs off into the back, and he goes like, "Come on, Rufus!" And Rufus is like, "Woof, woof," and runs after him.
Oh, so cute.
That doesn't sound like a mastiff, but okay. There you go.
Right.
I forgot.
I don't think Zook is getting that dog back to you.
He's a riding dog.
Oh shit! Wouldn't that be great if Dino was riding the dog?
He probably could. He's probably the same size as Zook.
Yeah, about that. All right. I think we're done here.
All right.
Yes.
And
Other than potentially stabling or selling our horses.
Oh, we should stable our horses. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hi, that is not something I have to worry about.
One last thing. Let's go to the stables.
you
Oh, Dino.
You like horses, right?
How would you like 7 of them?
You on your way to 5, you take a detour, heading into District 8 to the nearest stable and approach a stable that you actually had bought from in the past. And out you see comes the human man. As he sees you riding up, he goes, "I recognize these horses. You're not bringing them back, right? No refunds."
Yeah, just hang on. Can you like keep them?
No,
I hate a boredom.
we'll pay you.
Would you like me to board the horses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. And the cart too, you're gonna want that stored?
Yeah.
We probably could have left it at the clinic, right? Whatever.
Alright.
Never mind.
I can store this cart. Take the horses, 7 horses, that's the feed. I'm going to carry the 3. I don't know. Say
You're not doing math, are you?
10 gold a night.
Well, that's not. That's not.
No, 5 gold. 5 gold a night.
Okay.
That seems a bit fair.
For all the horses, right?
For all the horses, yeah.
Okay. We could do that.
Nah, we just have a lot. I don't know how long we're gonna be gone.
Well, then we're gonna have to do a down payment.
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe 2 nights worth now, and then we can handle the difference when we come back.
2 nights. Yeah, if they think you're only gonna be going 2 nights, then no problem.
Oh, and
If we overpay you, will you give it back?
Oh, I think that's fair.
Let's say a week?
Yeah, let's just give him. Yeah.
Oh God, we're going to be gone a week.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be prepared. We get distracted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of us. We're 8 of us. Why don't we all just give 5 gold? We'll do 8 days. That's easy. Everybody just give him 5 gold.
All right. Now, is there someone I could contact should you be gone? Like, you know, I'm not gonna throw him out, you know, a day after not showing up. But like, should you be gone, is there someone I can contact?
Dino?
Listen, we've got to stop pawning work off onto Dino and Kenneth. They do have responsibilities. So if we could think of something else, that would be grand.
Well, she burned all the bridges in the city. This guy burned all his bridges in the city. I never had any bridges in the city. Anybody else got any friends?
I didn't really burn all of my bridges. I just haven't really gotten to deal with the one instead of the other yet.
All right. It's fine.
She killed the bridge's father.
It's fine. It's fine. We can. I'll just keep them. All right. I'll keep them. And you know, if you're going for like a month, I'm putting them on the market.
Yeah.
And you won't get them back, of course, until you pay for whatever extra days.
Tell you what, if you put them on the market and they get sold, you just tell us where you sold them to, and we'll buy them back from there.
Sure, I'll keep track.
But there needs to be a month.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, I'm not really attached to Jeff that much. If it's gone, it's not that big of a deal.
I'm not I've been in the business a long time. I've had lots of people come to board horses and then die on me, never come back. So that's why I check on things.
That won't happen.
I would probably die.
How long will it take us to kill 100 Abelis?
5 days?
Yeah.
He at this point he whistles, and some couple stable boys come out and bring the horses back into the stables. He goes, "All right, anything else?"
Nah.
Great. Have a good one. Takes the 5 gold from each of you and heads back up to the stable, leaving you guys alone. Heading off
to Deliria.
Let's go
to Deliria.
Deliria.
You guys head up through District 8 and then head east to District 5.
Now I want to stretch.
Walking into the cobblestoned area, the red bricked buildings. They contrast with the white snow that has fallen onto the rooftops. Town is not busy. It's the mid-morning at this point, mid to late morning, as you all arrive at Deliria's Odysseys. You walk inside, and that eerie bell rings. And as you all enter from behind the curtain, Deliria, her long, bony arms in a purple dress today, which is very low cut, glides out from the back. Oh, it's my favorite customers. And she just leans on the counter, and her dress kind of sags a bit. How can I help you today?
We're here to bring our favorite shopkeep an item.
First, we want to know what you got in stock.
Roll a persuasion check with a D10 added.
Is this just like the shopping trip? Like, the party goes to the mall!
They happen. We always have sessions like this every once in a while.
Oh!
22 and a 3.
So 25 altogether. All right. I'm so glad you asked. I have a couple of very interesting items for you today. Just let me get them out. And she pulls out from behind the counter a bottle, a red bottle. It's a potion of supreme healing, and she sets it down. And a spell scroll here. Which are you interested in?
How much for the healing?
The potion of supreme healing. It's going to cost you a penny. These are very, very rare.
Oh yes, I'm sure.
Only a penny?
Yeah, Grimmel drank our last one.
Potion of supreme healing is going to cost you 10,000 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ.
You let me drink 10,000 gold?
You were gonna die, man. It was easier than bringing you back.
No, it wasn't. I literally could have healed him like that.
Listen, okay?
And that's
my job.
And that is honestly with a customer discount. My favorite customers.
You know, I don't think I really have that much hit points. So like wasting that kind of a potion on me is just a waste. So
do you have like regular ones? Do you have any like regular ones?
Oh yeah, that could be good. Just like a little one.
I have a few potions of healing. I have 3 for sale.
How much for one?
I can do 40 gold per potion.
Okay. I will take all 3 if everybody's okay with that. Because you know how Joe likes to fall down.
As for the
You
spell
always
scroll,
get back up again.
Yeah, what is?
You're never going to keep her down.
it's a 8th level spell specific for wizards, and her eyes train on Zane. It's called Mighty Fortress. It's a very powerful spell. A fortress of stone erupts from the ground. It's 120 feet on each side. It's very good.
I just heard a choo-choo train.
Yes, I live near the train tracks.
Like a shipment's coming in the back. So his...
The Platinum Express.
Are we interested in this?
What's the price for that one?
40,000 gold pieces.
We should start saving our gold.
Divided by 9.
Carry the 3.
I was wondering, I've my fine fishy friend here, I've seen him use his Pearl of Power before, and I'm quite looking to have my own, if you come across one.
A Pearl of Power, you say? I might have one in the back. Do you want to come check?
I do. I believe I just said I do.
It is very.
She rolls her eyes at that response, and she looks at it. She's like, 300 gold pieces for one.
I'll take it.
She has her own dwarf in the back.
He's just reading a book. Anyways, sorry, that's an inside joke. I also have a question. Something you might have.
That sound.
It's I read about it once. I don't know if it still exists, but a cloak that helps people breathe underwater.
You're thinking of the Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Was that what it was called? Oh.
I have one. For 400 gold pieces.
I will take it.
Very good. And she heads him back to get the pearl and the cloak.
Guys, we give her so much business. Like, a lot of business.
And she comes up and she goes, You aren't even my best customers.
I'm sure not. You're a very charming lady.
But you're my favorite, and I do love you for it. So, what else can I help you with?
Oh, you could potentially store this for us. I'm gonna point over. Wait, who has the gem? I just realized I don't actually know.
Him.
Okay, so I'll point it. I'll just be like, store this for us. Come on.
Yeah. Let me pull it out.
Thank you. Oh, her long fingers reach out for it, and she grabs it. Oh my gosh, it's just like I remember. Very, very good. So good. Okay, which means you no doubt want to see my door in the back.
Yes, I'd like to go. I'm ready. I drank my demon drug. Drank my armor skin. All these little cats made me food. I'm ready to go.
You are offering to let us go in your back door.
I will love it. But only some of you. Now,
What do you mean by that?
Please follow me. And she walks into the back.
It is called a sexual innuendo. She is making.
She walks in the back.
Yeah, I go.
Follow.
Yeah,
Follow.
All right.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
come on, motherfucker!
All right, guys, to the back door. Choo choo.
You all.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
There's a GIF that I need to find.
You all walk into the back of the Delirious Oddities. She walks you back, and Joe, you kind of are looking around, and you see the spot actually where you had been meditating before to attune to the dagger. And just kind of like look away from it quickly as you continue on.
Yeah, good times. Not.
No. I didn't think you'd be able to do it this quickly. You've surprised me.
Yeah, we're crazy.
She walks.
It is quite urgent.
Honestly, we surprise ourselves sometimes.
As you guys continue to walk, one thing you notice is that you've walked for way too long for how long this building should be.
It's a TARDIS!
And she's just continues bringing you past all sorts of strange things, mostly behind curtains. It's like a hallway with curtain. It doesn't really let you show a lot, but every once in a while you'll walk past and you'll see, like, you know, you'll catch a glimpse. Sinrig, you have a pretty high passive perception. You catch a glimpse of, like, what looks to be, like, someone in noble's robes, and they're with, like, what looks to be a nymph, and they, like, kind of, like, shoot you a glance, and they continue on. And she brings you finally to one curtain. She goes, she turns around, swoops around, her dress kind of blowing with her. Now, there are rules and things you need to understand before you walk through this door. Number one, this door is not strictly legal. It's the word bootlegged of sorts. I've made it myself, and I'm very proud of it, and I believe the lady allows me to keep it. But because of that, it does have some kinks. Kinks I wouldn't be mentioning if it weren't for some of you in your party. Extraplanar people tend to divert its attention. And so there's a chance, when walking through it, you may end up not in Sigil. It's very, very important that when you walk through this door, you clear your mind of all memories of your home plane. Clear them completely. And if you arrive in a plane that is not Sigil, you will know. Do not walk away from that door. You'll think you've arrived safely somewhere, but I promise you it is not done, and it could have disastrous consequences. And she, like, rubs her cheek along Grimold, her hand along Grimold's cheek, and she's just like, and I wouldn't want disastrous things to happen to some of you. Do we understand?
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
My lady Deliria, how does time work in Sigil? Is it like the material plane, or is it different?
It's different, but to answer your question, the time that passes on Sigil is roughly the equivalent of the time that passes here. Though, not the same.
Sure.
You said we would know if we were not in Sigil. How do we know if we are in Sigil?
My door comes out in a little room. If you are anywhere except a little room, you are not in the right spot. Is it understood?
Yes. How do we get back?
You go through the door. When you are ready, you can go through the door.
Okay.
That's one rule. Are there other rules?
Don't draw the lady's ire. And she pulls the curtain back, and you see a basic wooden door. She waves her hand, and a key appears in her hand. A large iron key. And she walks up to the door and slides it in, and you can hear the of the tumblers, heavy tumblers, as she twists it and just. And she opens the door. And as she opens it, you see a swirling light of purple and blue and black twirling in on each other, caving in on each other. The circle, the light turns around, kind of swirling a drain, and then just collapses on itself in the center and just restarts continuously. It seems to almost ripple as you get close to it, as if it's sort of water-like. Any last questions?
One, do we go, when we want to go to the water plane, do we go from Sigil or do we come back here?
My boy Vindel is going to be waiting for you. He will explain everything else. As far as how to get to the plane of water. I have not been to Sigil in quite some time, so I'm not certain where the portals are anymore.
Aldous throws the horns and jumps in backwards.
I follow.
All right.
He clears his mind of everything about his home plane first.
Sure. As you all jump in, one after another. Anyone not go? Anyone get cold feet?
Nope.
One after another, you all walk through the door. As you step in, it's almost like icy water hitting your face and enveloping you. I need Sinrig, Cinna, Aldous, and Joe to please make wisdom saves for me.
Uh-oh. We all know I'm bad at those, right?
Not
Fuck
supposed
me!
to be, though.
I'm actually not, but like my dice hate me.
Is this a save, Ben?
It's a save.
But you're gonna roll real dice.
Real dice? Yeah, I should.
Let me know when you need it.
Cinna?
Cinna got an 18. Cinnerig crit failed.
Okay. Aldous?
5.
Okay. And Joe?
Wait, I did better than both of you? 8.
8.
Cinna's Gucci. Do we go to 3 different places?
You are all whipped through the glassy portal as one after another. You all can see each other as you're pulled through it. You feel your body being tugged. Your whole body begins to stretch as space around you is changing. You are all looking at each other, trying to figure out what's going on. You feel your mind begin to bend at the impossibilities that you're experiencing. And
Doctor Strange.
Just when you think you can't handle it any longer, you are all thrusted forward as if being stopped going 100 miles an hour. You're thrusted forward, and you're standing on an icy plain. A blizzard rages on, and you can see icebergs that dot the landscape of this glacial surface that you stand on.
Don't look away from the door.
The door.
And a Barioth comes in.
As you turn around, you look and you see this door is just standing there, continuing to swirl, but seems to be almost like sputtering. It's sputtering. It's almost as if something's wrong. And you hear, Azazel.
Get back in the door.
Back to the door. Back to the door. Back to the door.
You go back to the door and it stops. It's like ice. It doesn't work. And he goes, "Is that you?"
Boy.
Looking up, you see a massive winged creature with a serpent-like tail wrapped around an iceberg. And he goes, I knew you'd come back. And at that point, the door finally just comes back to life. You're all pulled back in as your body disintegrates into, like, glowing dust. You're all swirling back through the portal once again. The space and time shifting your body, shifting your mind. And all of a sudden, you arrive once again. This time in an autumn-like grove. You're standing... You see some leaves. That's how you know it's something like autumn. Sunset coming down through the trees. But you realize most of the trees that you're looking around at are dead. And they're burned. There's some sprigs of life happening around the ground. But it seems that something awful has happened here. Some terrible, terrible fire. And silent. Except all of a sudden the wind picks up and the plants begin rubbing against each other and you almost hear whispering. Whispering. Someone's speaking. And then you're pulled back once again as your body disintegrates into dust once more. You're pulled back through the portal as your whole bodies are twisting and turning around each other. You try to scream, but you can't until finally you're forced once again. You're underwater and you can't breathe. Except you, Altus, who, as you look around, you realize exactly where you are. You're in the Triton Palace.
Here.
You see the throne, and you see two Tritons standing next to it as the throne is empty, and they look at you, and they turn, and they go, "Someone fetch Sarkathel! Someone fetch him! Something's happened!"
I totally want to leave. Oh, this is bad!
Aldous, what do you do?
Stay to the door, Aldous. We will come. We promise. Stay to the door.
Man,
One of the Tritons swims off at this point, and you hear them yelling, "Slokatha!"
I got an over 10, so I'm gonna turn back to the door.
As you turn back to the door, you're all pulled back once again. This time, you don't know if your bodies can take it any longer as you continue to scream out, no sound coming out, until finally you're pulled and in a small room.
So what part of empty your minds didn't you understand?
Suddenly you stepped out of the door into a dark room. The wooden floor creaks beneath you as you look around trying to find a source of light, a window, but there's nothing. There's no sound but the creaking floorboards. And after Demetrius speaks, you all realize breathing. Your eyes adjust, some of you with the dark vision. You look into a dark corner on the other side of this room. You see a white figure, bony, and draped in scraps of black cloth that seem to move even with no wind. And it begins to laugh quietly, and then cackle. As it stands, its head scraping the ceiling from its pure height, you see a skull-like face, arms that scrape the ground as it's 10 feet long, the claws, massive claws extending from its fingers. And it starts moving toward you guys.
Who are you?
Are you Vindel?
He starts reaching out.
Are you Vindel?
He's not responding, just continues to cackle.
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on him.
Oh my god, wait.
You can cast Witch Bolt on him?
Stop it. Wait.
Why don't we just go back towards the door?
The door is now closed. There's no... You can open it, but I just want you to know the door is closed now.
I'm gonna prep Shocking Grasp. So I'm just gonna, like, make my hand, like, lightning.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at him and be like, tell me who you are, or you will face the full wrath of the Triton Empire.
Suddenly, at that point, a door, unseen just a moment ago, swings open, and you hear, "Wing! Down!" And the creature just... and he goes, "What did I say? Down!" You look to the door, and you see a small figure, no larger than a foot, maybe 6 inches tall, and just silhouetted against the light. He goes, "Get back! Get back! Sorry, I didn't... I told her that he can't be trained. Get back! Talk now! And he, like, continues to scoot back. And he goes, I'll tell her. I'll fucking tell her. Don't get me wrong. And he's finally just, like, stints back against it. He goes, good, Wayne. And he takes out a scrap of what looks to be, like, cut from rabbit. And he just tosses it over to it. And the creature catches it and just starts just chewing at it. He goes, okay, come on. It's okay.
I go in.
Sinurg is frozen. Frozen, and he's not paying attention. He's just...
He leads you out the door into another room. Just a small room with just a table and some chairs. And you look now as you see this small, 8-inch tall purple frog walking on 2 legs. He's just walking. He goes, all right, come on, just walk in. It was no doubt a traumatic experience for you primes. Come on. Everyone come out.
Was my beer spiked with shine? What the fuck is happening?
Do you all start walking out?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Zane puts his arm around Sinrig and kind of guides him out.
I'm going to ask this frog guy. Are you Vindel?
Yeah, I'm Vindel. And he like kind of hops up. He just hops from the ground up to a table. And he goes, howdy. Welcome to Sigil.
Howdy. Oh my god. So this Wayne, his name was Wayne, right?
It was. I don't know if he responds to it anymore, but I yell at him and he stops, so it is what it is.
What is Wayne?
A bone claw.
A bone claw.
A bone claw.
He's ready.
Oh, okay, so, okay, do you know what a lich is?
Do I know what a lich is?
Roll a history check. Arcana, Arcana, I'd say.
Oh, I'm bad at those.
And he's got you for 3 minutes.
Crit!
You have heard of liches in tales and legends, wizards who have succeeded at making themselves immortal through the means of necromancy.
Yes, April knew that.
I know. Well,
so Wayne was a person, but now he's not.
So when a wizard is trying to be a lich and they fuck it up, they go ahead and their soul, instead of going into the little phylactery thing, it goes over into the next evil soul it finds. And our dear Lady Deliria was the one in the vicinity, and well, she got him. She hasn't let him go to the prime, but I'm here to watch her. I watch it. I kind of keep track of him and make sure that he watches the door and doesn't eat the ones that are supposed to come through, so.
Okay, well, good on Deliria for catching it, I guess.
She didn't really try. These things just kind of happen. It finds, like, kind of the most vile and darkest soul it could find in the nearest vicinity. Yeah. Sometimes it could just be some bandit. Sometimes, anyway, it morphs the body of the human, right? You don't care about this. Why? Hey, I'm Vindel.
Hello, Vindel. Why are you here in Sigil?
I live here. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I do not know what this place is. I'm very much over my head, as you can probably see. I fight with my fists and a stick.
Yeah, you're a couple of primes, that much I can tell. No, it's good. You'll be fine here. Just follow the rules, don't get on anyone's bad side, and whatever you do, don't poke the bears.
Like literal bears, or are you speaking metaphorically?
Sometimes. So, before we go out, you're gonna see a lot of things. You're gonna see a lot of things that are crazy and weird. That's normal here, okay? Everything you're about to witness is, normal in Sigil. Where you come from, it's not normal. You get why I'm telling you this yet?
So that we do not panic?
Yeah. We don't like panickers here. People tend to, get, stabby. And furthermore, the more panic you make, the more attention you draw to yourself from her, which you don't want. And that's generally the big rule here. Don't draw the attention of the lady. Big one.
This is the Lady of Pain, right?
Yeah, that's her.
Well, we need to talk to her. So.
Yeah, funny enough, we actually need her attention.
You gotta talk to the Lady of Pain. All right, what's she gonna say?
Well,
that was the joke. That's what she says. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't talk.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I don't know what I'm going to do with this dagger then.
What dagger?
Never mind that.
Oh, seriously.
We do need to see the Lady of Pain. So where would we go for that?
Well, she doesn't really live anywhere. We could talk about it. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Not particularly, but
yeah, I could eat, man.
You're more than welcome to.
All right.
I don't eat.
Oh shit! You're the quiet one. What's up? I'm Vindel.
What was your name?
Vindel.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Vindel.
Vindel. Okay.
He's like our tour guide down here.
Vindel. And no, I am not a tout. I want to make that very clear. As any bad things that might happen to you, I cannot be held liable. Need that to be clear as well. I live here. I know this area. I'm just here to get you on your feet. From there, you could go find a tout.
The hell's a tout?
A tout? Oh, man. Primes. Pike it. Okay, touts are like guides. Like, there's a word. There's a word they use in some universe. Sherpas. They're like Sherpas, right? Does that make sense to you?
A guide is better.
Yeah, they make sure you know where to go and where to not go. They'll walk you through the labyrinths, get you through the towns, get you up, get you down, get you sideways, wherever you need to go.
But we can hire these people. What do they take for currency around here?
Gold works just fine. We also, I hear Electrum's really hot. I don't know what's up with that.
Name of the episode.
Yes.
So, get some food? I know a great place.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go.
All right.
And perhaps you could explain to us these rules you spoke of on the way.
No, the big one is don't piss off the lady.
Mm-hmm. Any others we should know about?
Well, don't poke the bears. That was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
How would one piss off the lady?
That's a long list. And he hops up on your shoulder, Grimold.
Would one way be poking the bears?
Yes, actually. And he points, hey, open that door for me. As he walks you to this door. You open it.
Vindel.
Huh?
I want to be Vindel.
You open up this door and you step out onto a bustling, smog-covered street. A pale orange light illuminates the area as your eyes scan across the various creatures making their way to their next destinations. You notice the recognizable humans, elves, some gnomes, and the unrecognizable fiends, aberrations. You notice an elemental doing its best to move very carefully through the crowd. The building you walked out of, as you look back, seems to be made some sort of limestone, very flat. But you realize each building around you is built of a different material and has a different style of architecture. As your eyes are kind of pulled up, glancing at the buildings, you see even more creatures, a whole entire existence happening above you all as these things are just flying overhead, various kinds of flying creatures. These buildings go up 3, 4, 6, 8 stories high, and the flying creatures are reaching doors that are 100% unreachable to you as they just kind of open them and go in. You see them like greeting each other and stuff. But it's not even the strangest part of everything, because as your view is continuously pulled up, you see the buildings above you continue to come down as there's an entire city that seems to be on the ceiling. like stalagmites, but not just on the ceiling. You're looking around even more. It's like a donut city just along the sides of the wall, all the way down. And
tights.
Huh?
Stalactites hang from the ceiling.
Whatever. And the interior of which
it's their floor, so it works too, though.
Every square foot is covered in buildings, and clouds float between them, moving quickly through the tunnel as if it's some sort of artificial atmosphere, some sort of artificial wind. You don't notice any sort of sun, any source of the light, but the light seems to indicate it's roughly afternoon. So, yeah, the bears. They're called dabbas. And these dabbas, they take care of the place, right? So, that's their one job. They don't talk, they don't eat, they don't sleep. They just take care of the place. And if you poke one, you're gone. Of course, if you do something worse, you're also gone. But don't poke them either.
What do they look like?
Oh, well, they're these, like, they're bipedal creatures. I forgot to look up a picture, I'm sorry.
Joe's just, like, looking straight up at all these buildings.
They're
not
these,
paying attention at all.
They're these horned bipedal creatures that walk around, kind of glide almost, really. They look a lot like the lady. They have these horns. They don't talk. They're gray-faced. Think a doppelganger. You ever see a doppelganger?
No.
Oh, they're great. You'll meet plenty, I'm sure. But think like that. Just, you'll know them when you see them. People give them a wide berth.
Okay.
How do you get up there? And I point to the other buildings.
To the city? You walk.
I don't know how to walk up there.
Oh, well, I'm gonna show you, so come on. We're going over to my place. The Proud Manatee. It's my favorite watering hole around here in the market ward. So, let's go.
Proud Manatee!
He leads you up the street, and you make a right, and as you're walking, you see, like, buildings, like, here, and here, and here, and here, and here, going all the way up. As he leads you, it feels like you're just kind of walking on a hill, but as you continue to walk, you look up, and you see, like, the world's moving above you and changing as you continue on. It takes you about
It's like fucking Doctor Strange.
Yeah, a little bit. It takes about a half hour to walk up the wall onto the other side of what is still the ground to you. It doesn't feel like you're walking on the ceiling. It still feels like you're on the ground, but you look up and, the eagle-eyed could even point out the building that you came out of just, a half mile away from you. You, walk for just a bit longer until you arrive at a building that seems to have gone through various iterations of change, having built on top of having had different sections built on top of itself over time. Vindel directs you all to go inside.
Am I going?
As you do, as you walk into the 8-story tall tavern, you see a massive amount of people just packed shoulder to shoulder in here. And by people, I mean sentient creatures. Sure, you've got some humans in here and some elves, but then in the back you notice a couple of devils, even a pit fiend sitting at a table just kind of talking with some people. There's a long bar in the back, and there are actually 4 stairways that lead upstairs. So as you walk in, Vindel's like, okay, so this is the Proud Manatee. Welcome. There are 8 floors. Every other floor is a bar and tavern. Then you got your rooms. The inn can fit over 100 rooms, and which means, I don't know, there's about from anywhere from 4 to single beds, so plenty of room. And this is kind of the place to go in the market ward. This is the place to be right now, the hip joint, if you will,
You said 7 floors of tavern?
8.
4.
8.
But but every other floor is the bar. Then it goes. So like we're on the bar now, then in, then bar, then in, then bar, then in. I think is that math right? I don't know.
It's brilliant. It is a brilliant design. I love it.
This is what impresses you?
Yes.
I always forget you primes haven't figured out architecture yet. Anyway, walk us over to that spot right there. I see an open spot. You'll push your way through the crowd as you do. Everyone looks at you guys as you're coming in. You are very clearly fish out of water. And they can.
I don't poke anything.
They can all smell it as you're walking through. You walk past and you see a table full of what looks to be 6 hippopotami, just sitting there, each dressed in very formal wear. Seems to be like formal military wear. And as you're walking by, one of you, Grimold, you bump into one and just, I can't. Oh fuck! I could do the snort. And just kind of freaks out at you. As you are like, sorry, and they just kind of go back to their drinks. You walk past a couple of Eladrin just looking over at you, and they smile, and they seem to be welcoming enough, and they get that you're new here. Continue on, and you actually see a couple Shatterkai, which, Sinric, you would know, like, seeing the Shatterkai is strange and almost a sign of violence, because the Shatterkai are the mortal enemies, some of the mortal enemies of the Feywild residing in the Shadowfell. But they seem to ignore you and continue to plot as you finally arrive at a table that looks to be smaller than it looked from far away, but seems that it could fit all of you. As you sit down, there's no room to walk behind you at this point. Like, it's any wonder how anyone's going to serve you with how packed to the brim it is in here. And so as you all sit down, Vindel jumps down on the table and he goes, all right, so you've had time to process. I assume you have a lot of questions. I will do my best to answer them. What do we got?
Just obvious question. This is a tunnel, not a halo, right? This is a tunnel.
It's a tunnel. It's enclosed. There's no actual. It's not like Halo where you can see the outside. You can't see the other side of Sigil. It's completely enclosed like a donut. You're on the inside of a donut. For sure. Good question.
It's like those things you get at the aquarium, the like slippery tubes that like spin inward.
Wait, okay. Now I get it. Okay, so it's like. I think I get it. So.
Vindo looks around at all your shell-shocked faces as he's like, oh boy.
So Sigil is just this town, right? There's not like...
Oh, it's a city. But yeah, Sigil is the city.
Oh, okay. And where is the lady? Is she just everywhere?
Yeah. Okay. The Lady of Pain is Sigil. And Sigil is the Lady of Pain. She runs it. She protects it. She makes sure we can all live here. She doesn't charge us taxes. She doesn't, have laws. She has some rules, but she doesn't have laws per se. We kind of are just allowed to do as we please, so long as we're not killing any Dabus, igniting the blood war on Sigil, or bringing any gods in. That's a big no-no.
Right. Blood wars. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So...
We tend to kill gods.
No.
Not bring them with us. We're okay.
The lady might like you then. She doesn't like him either. Last time we had a god here, he fucked shit up bad. Took a couple of adventures to kick his ass out.
Who was that?
An old fucker named Vecna. You ever hear of him?
Yes, I know that guy.
History check.
No, I don't.
You guys will know Vecna. He's one of the dead gods. One of the missing.
Oh.
Yeah. Sure.
Do I see any quarry around?
Roll perception check.
And then I want to ask him a question.
Yeah, that might be an 18.
None that you see, and you're pretty sure of it. You do see some humans and some elves, so it's possible that there are some Kalashtar among you that have quarry with them. But none actual, like, quarry just hanging out, no. And you know that would be tend to be rare for the quarry. Like, they'll tend to want someone acting for them more than actually acting themselves. So, but yeah.
What about Furbolg?
Roll perception check.
Ooh, 25.
You see a few, but very few. Furbolg, would have very little reason to be here at the end of the day, and this is very anti-Furbolg. This kind of the whole premise, the smog, like walking inside was a breath of fresh air from being outside at this point. So, yeah, it's not very few, but you do see a couple.
The ones you see have like denim vests on.
I was gonna say, do they look like they're from the Feywild?
If they were at one point, they seem grizzled at this point. Like they seem older, grizzled, less friendly than other Furbolg you've met in the past.
I mean, you guys keep doing your thing. I'm gonna go talk to them.
Yeah, I want to ask Vindel a question.
Okay.
So how did all these people come to be here? Like, they weren't all just... I'm assuming this place was created... You said the Lady of Pain created it. How did all these people come to be here?
Oh.
There's so different kinds of people here.
Oh, well... It ain't dark, that much I'll tell you. But, it definitely is... Well, there's definitely some chant in there. Really, what it all comes down to is... Someone, at some point, found a portal in here. And decided to start building. We don't really have a history or a recorded history. All we know for sure is that Sigil and the Lady of Pain were here first. Right? They were here first. And after that, people kind of found their way here. Some say, chant on the street is that the Lady of Pain brought us here. I don't believe that's true. I think she hates us, but she tolerates us because we keep the less desirable away.
What are the less desirable?
No, the big god boys.
Ah, I see. She does not want them involved in her business.
Yeah, that's something, but, also at this point, you see a pixie flies up, and she comes up, she goes, "Hey, Vindel!" And he goes, "Oh, hey there! I want a bub. You guys want bub?"
What is a bub? Yes, sure. Yes, I will have a bub.
Great. Let's get, he counts around 8 bubs? Is that right?
Can you ask her how much they are?
I got it. Don't worry. 8 bubs, and what do you got on the meat tonight? And she looks around. She looks back, and she goes, "Sausages." And he's like, "Sausages? All right. Let me get 12 sausages for the table. You're good for sausage, right?"
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
12 sausages. And she goes,
I just want to get that conversation between the pixie and Vindel going for as long as possible, so Ben has to do that voice. Both of those voices.
If it's possible, I would like a small fish and a white wine.
We don't have fish tonight. Currently the portal is open on the Plains of Chaos, and the best food we can get is sausage. And the sausage is, of course, made from random chaotic meats that we just find.
That makes totally sense. I will take the salad then.
It's like eating an 11.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I'll have the salad then.
Me. That's not okay.
A salad. I can get a piece of lettuce. We have sausage.
Sausage is
fine. I have cheese. Do you like cheese?
Yes, I do. I will take the cheese.
Great. I'll get some cheese for the table too. Vindo's like, "Sorry, Sarah. I don't know what's wrong with them." What were you saying,
Vindel I want Vindel and Sara to be the main protagonists of this. So you have to continue talking to yourself the entire campaign.
And as Vindel says sorry to her, she goes, "Oh, don't worry about it, Vindel. I can tell a couple of primes when I see them." And she flies off. He goes, huh?
I have a question as well. We are called primes. Can I know what that means?
You're from the prime material. Primes. You're clueless. You don't know the extra plane.
Yes, this is true. This is true. I feel very clueless, but I'm very excited. This is cool. What is a bub?
A bub? It's some really, like, awful burning wine. Really terrible shit. But it's cheap, and it gets you drunk fast.
Sounds exciting. Can't wait to try it.
Oh, you're gonna love it. It's truly dreadful. I promise you. He, like, gets up close to you, as close as he can. I promise you it's the most dreadful fucking thing you will ever taste in your entire life.
It's like the Malort of wine.
I look at him and I'm like,
oh, you guys have Malort on the Prime too? Yeah. We got that.
Oh, I wouldn't touch the stuff.
It sucks. It's awful.
Most dreadful thing ever tasted. Good, I hope it is.
One could say I actually cast prestidigitation on it to make it taste like wine.
I know we have tons of other questions, so what do we got?
I think Cynric was gonna do.
I was going to talk to those Furbolg, but
I know he went to talk to the Furbolg. I'm talking about the rest of you right now. Unless you're good.
Where is the water plane?
That was it. Yeah.
Door to the water plane. I can get it for you.
Okay, bring it, please.
Well, I can figure out where it is.
Can we do that now?
Don't we need to talk to the Lady of Pain about the dagger first?
I suppose.
I mean, if you want to try, you're more than welcome to. I'm here to tell you that's probably not a great idea.
Yes, but I mean the other option was me killing myself, and I didn't like that option.
Oh, dearie, no. You just got to one of the greatest places in the multiverse. There's none of that. Cool. Oh yeah.
This place is boring and contrived.
Whoa.
It is a passageway to what we need. That is it.
Okay, well.
Yeah, other people feel that way too. That's true.
I lean into Vindel and I go, I like it, Vindel. It's okay.
No, I'm just gonna be sitting here like, cool vibe in the room right now.
So, any suggestions? I know you said it's not a good idea to talk to the Lady of Pain, but any suggestions on like how we can like streamline that process? Because I really don't want to piss everyone off here. I'd rather like just.
There's a couple ways to get her attention. But they're definitely the best way to get you dead book, if you know what I mean.
No, but go on.
All right. Obviously, the first way and easiest way is to go poke a taboo. You go poke a tabus, you're gonna catch your attention. Period. After that, summoning something is a great way to catch your attention. Summoning as many things as possible, as quickly as possible, another good way to do it. Igniting the Blood War, fantastic way to do it.
Blood War, this is the one between the devils and the demons, right?
Yeah, 0 Blood War on Sigil. That's why you can see over there, and he like jumps up onto your head, Joe, and he points to a corner, and you can see there's a pit fiend sitting there, but you could tell it's with a couple of creatures that I suppose you haven't seen demons, but they don't look like the devils you've seen before. And he goes, over there, we have a devil sitting down to talk with 3 demons. They're probably discussing the next armistice, and with that, they're not allowed to fight in here because that's why they meet in here, because they're not allowed to fight in here. It's truce, neutral ground.
Well, what if we had an object that like was very important for that war?
Now, she probably already, hypothetically, and I'm assuming this is a hypothetical because that's a crazy question. She probably already knows you're here.
Oh, okay. So she'd come to us?
I hope not.
I hope so. We do not have the time to be waiting here.
So you said Bokadabas, summoning things, as many things. I can't do that second one. But the third thing was inciting the blood war. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could try plane shifting, but you can't plane shift in here, but just trying it will probably be enough to piss her off.
Okay, I do not know. I can't do that either. I am useless.
Not quite.
Maybe the killing thing. Maybe killing myself was a better idea, guys.
No, I have an interesting idea.
Let's just poke something.
As you, I have an interesting idea as a great fade out point to go over to Sinrig, who is Sinrig. You're making your way, brushing past as people trying to, as your best not to touch him. Is Sinnig coming with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Making your way as carefully as possible over to the two Furbolg that are sitting at a table. Seeing them, you see one of them has an eye patch. The other, his ear is like torn off. It wasn't a clean cut, but it was like torn. They're wearing some dark brown leather armor and some cloaks. And they see you coming, and they just kind of like, you see them steel themselves as you approach.
I'll look at the one with the eye patch because between the two of us, we have two eyes. And
I always forget you only have one eye.
No one talks about it. Excuse my interruption, but are you two from the Centennial Wood?
They look up at you and they're like, they speak in giant, and they're like, it's a Furbolg. He probably doesn't know anything.
Like what? I'll reply in giant.
Oh, they teach the Furbolgs giant now. Interesting. And they respond in common now, and they go, not from Symphonial, no, from Prime.
Do you know any of the Furbolg?
Yes.
Have you heard news or word from there recently?
Oh, recently, no. No, we know of your kind and your tribes, but we do not know of what is happening recently.
I am a Sinrig. I have been separated for a while, but fear they are in danger. I'm looking for any news.
Yeah. We could probably give you news. What do you think, Dum-Dum? And the one with his ear torn, he goes, I don't know, Lars. He's probably too weak. And they look back at you and they go, and Lars is like, are you too weak, Cedric?
Weak? I am not weak. What do you mean?
Well, Dum-Dum and I have been planning something. And we could probably help you. If you were to, help us.
Like with what?
Well, it just so happens that we know a portal to the Feywild. And we know that portal is currently temporary. And, what's the word? Illegal. Someone else is using it. That portal leads into the throne room of the Summer Queen. And in that throne room is a treasure. We want to get
it. You wish to rob the Summer Queen?
Yes. Yes, isn't that good?
Who is using this portal? Answer me this, and I will tell you if I will help you or not.
Roll persuasion check.
It's a 12.
Need to know. Need to make sure it stays out of your bone box when talking to other primes. I think you need us more than we need you. Right. And Dum Dum's like, right. You simply... And Lars is like, you're thinking of the word insurance, Dum Dum. He goes, yes, you simply insurance.
I look back at the rest of the group and I cannot help you do something as stupid as rob the Summer Queen. So, good luck.
We are stupid. And you will say we are stupid when we own the tallest building in Sigil. But fair enough.
That's like being the tallest dwarf, and I walk away.
Oh, he thinks trees are better. Classic snob. As you continue to walk away with Cinna at your heel, we head back to the table where the sausages and bub have been brought. The sausage tastes it's seasoned well. It's gristly, and not that it squirms, but every once in a while you feel like you get a tentacle just that wasn't ground up in it. And that's the sausage.
Chaotic meat. How's the bub?
The bub, imagine vodka mixed with a very dry red.
I like it.
Hey, I'm glad. All right, we got ourselves one good Sigil citizen here. What about the rest of you? What do you think?
I don't know if you didn't realize this about me, but I'm actually a robot and I do not drink things.
Right.
Oh, he also does not sleep either.
Don't sleep either, yeah.
Does my tongue feel bigger? Thick? I don't
Yes, doesn't it feel nice, Zane? Have some more. And I like clinks my glass against his as it sloshes.
Oi, Furbolg, come here. We got sausages.
Vendel, have you heard of a temporary portal to the Feywild that is open right now?
Roll persuasion.
This place in Portal.
That one's a 15.
Okay, yes, I've heard of something happening, but not really a good idea.
No, I don't want to take it. I want to know who is using it.
You gonna keep it out your bone box?
I don't know what that is, so sure.
Word is the Summer Queen needs to transport some things that the Unseelies don't catch wind of. So she's using a sigil portal rather than a Fey crossing.
So the Summer Queen would potentially be in Sigil? Or her people would be?
Her people, for sure.
Do you know where?
Look, we already have 2 tasks, don't we?
This one would be quick. I just need to speak with them. If everyone could allow me this.
I know where, but it's not in a good part of town.
Sounds like a great place to piss off the Lady of Pain.
I was thinking I could. Okay.
I will only do it if you drink the most disgusting fucking alcohol I've ever tasted in my life. And he slides you a cup.
Grab it and I down it.
Yeah! All right. Fuck. What did I agree to?
That's fine. This is pretty good. I've had
the tongue, right? It's the tongue.
Does it taste like bile, or is that me reacting to it? I can't tell.
All right. All right, slurp up the sausages, down the bub, and get ready, because we're going to the lower ward. And I hope y'all have weapons. And he, looks at the weapons that are very clearly shown on you, and he goes, I hope you know how to use those weapons. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Can I have 4 more seconds?
Sure.
Motherfucker, I am the weapon.
Very good. Very good.
It's good use of 4 seconds. That was very, very good.
Yeah, that's a really good use.
Sigil has long been a place that I've wanted to go, and I'm hoping to do it justice for anyone that's watching. I know it's not perfect, but I'm doing my best.
I'm imagining where like the Guardians go, the Guardians of the Galaxy to see the.
It's a bit like nowhere. Yeah.
This is what Cyberpunk is going to look like.
This
right?
is truthfully, the more I read on Sigil as I was preparing for this, the more I realized the Citadel in Mass Effect is based on Sigil. It's
cool.
Pretty
I was gonna
much.
say, I see this little ring donut thing. I don't know if you can flash that on the screen, but that's a really cool explanation of it.
I cannot really.
That's fine.
But I'll post a picture of it with our YouTube picture, and you guys could all just search Sigil, and that's if you search Sigil D&D, you should be able to get a map an image of it pretty quickly.
That's really badass.
So cool.
Yeah, it's Sigil is part of the Planescape campaign setting. It's one of the older campaign settings, and it's a classic and something I
truly have never heard of this and thought this was something you made up. And this is super cool.
This is a place I've always wanted to go. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it so far. I'm going to continue doing more and more research on it to make sure that like I could still do it justice. Like that's the big thing because there's a lot to Sigil. As you could tell, I tried my best to explain things like so smoothly as possible, but I still stumbled here and there. So all right, thank you all for watching. I saw we had some new viewers, some old viewers. I loved having you guys around, so thank you. I hope you like where this is going. The party thinks they're only spending 2 days in Sigil, but I think we all know that's not true.
8 days, okay?
Joe makes a down payment on a house.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you're out there, by the way, I think we're gonna host someone really quick. So if you're out there, stay safe, stay healthy, wear your fucking masks, or as Vindel would say, hey, wear your fucking masks, and don't forget, Sundays are for D&D. Good night.
Woo!